Hello, hello. Hello, Jeter. I have the message. Loud and clear, Jeter. How's everyone doing? Yo, vaccinated Van Bradley is back. I had a bummer of a Saturday, and then I was busy on Sunday. But hey, we're back now. We're hyped up. We are going to watch the AI do some fun things. We now have a canalysis button. Do-do-do, do-do-do, canalysis. So I don't have to say it every time. I'm getting efficient over here. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? Cheers, Jeter. Appreciate you, dude. All right, let's see what Jeter's got going on in the Discord. Something about securing the Discord server. How have y'all's weekends been? I haven't seen you guys since Friday, and today was my first full-time day back at work, so I won't see you until Friday again. Oh, Jeter, I got your message. I appreciate that. I will be on the lookout. I will be on the lookout for any nefarious actors in the Discord server. I also got mods. If Sharkster or Kyle see them, they can get the band cannons out and just pada. Dead. That's what we do to people who misbehave in the Discord. I think that's what the band cannon sounds like in Boston. Like bada. Something like that. Stream Elements isn't a sub. I don't think... I would hope Stream Elements is not a sub. They have not. You know, other people got to pay money to be a sub. You either got to pay money or someone's got to pay money for you. And Stream Elements... I mean, you know what? They do supply a service for free that is very helpful. So maybe I'm being too harsh. All right, who's here? Who's here? Jerpal's here. I'm not even going to start. I'm not even going to start. Let's not even start. You guys are all here. Yo, we're getting to the point where I can't say hello to everyone, so it's better not to forget anyone. Let's do a few shout outs real quick before we get started today. So the first thing we got to shout out is the Hall of Fame is now open. There's still some work I got to do as I was putting it together, which took less than 5 minutes. I'm just a lazy prick. Where are we? Channel. I'm going to watch myself live. Oh God, here I am. Channelception. All right, the Hall of Fame is now live. So if you're one of those channel points AIPL better people, if you bet and win, you could join Kaznadian and Kyle J in the VB Hall of Fame. Now this got me thinking, well, if we have a Hall of Fame, why are there no alerts? Why are there no alerts? Corbacero, thank you for the 4 months with Prime. Cheesecake, thank you for the 2 months with Prime. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Much love. If there's no alerts, this is why Stream Elements. It's because I talked them about being a sub. That's what happened. I trash talked Stream Elements and now they hate us. My overlays. Oh, it's because it happened on this screen. We're not on the right. Oh, I get it. So we have Hall of Fame members here. Now, here's my thought. This is like channel points for a Hall of Fame is sick, and I love this, and we're keeping this. But how about some sort of Hall of Honor? Right? You know, like people like Kyle have gifted like 100 subs or something stupid, right? There's just a load of people who are kind of like, I don't know how to do a Hall of Honor though. Like that's more of like, because this is like Hall of Fame members, like anyone with the channel points. It proves your dedication. But I'm thinking like a Hall of Honor that has less strict requirements. But just like somebody who's so like ubiquitously known throughout our community as just being an absolute G, whether that's gifting lots of subs, whether that's hanging out in the stream all the time, I guess that would get you in the Hall of Fame, whether it's like Onvars being the editor, like that seems like a Hall of Honor thing if you actually like edit the videos for the channel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to do it. A nomination type of thing? What are your guys' thoughts in general though? We have the Hall of Fame. Right, and that's for channel points. Like, that's just a very specific, anyone who's here and has the channel points gets into the Hall of Fame. But I'm thinking Hall of Honor, kind of like the Queen gives out a knighthood. There's no real particular thing, right? There's no criteria. It's just like, you just kind of know when you know that someone belongs in the Hall of Honor, and it could be for a whole bunch of reasons, right? Like I said, gifting subs, being awesome, doing the editing, being a mod, I don't care, whatever it is. As a Hall of Famer, Casnadian is one of the 2 Hall of Famers agrees. Carl's here. Hello, Carl.
Yo.
We're gonna have fun making fun of canals again. Oh, I gotta switch this scene. All right. Anyways, that was the first shout out. I gotta switch the scene so these alerts come up. White and Nerdy for 2 months. That's 3 subs so far, and none of you got alerts because I'm an idiot. Welcome in. Welcome in, White and Nerdy. Thank you for the 2 months with Prime. A nomination type thing? All right. I'll play around with it in the Discord. But for now, at least I know that it seems like an idea people are keen on. All right, the next shout out is going to Anvars. So on Saturday, which is my normal recording day for the Monday video. On Saturday, I was not feeling the best. I got the old vaccine on Friday. We had a good time on stream. And then Saturday morning, I woke up, huge headache, lots of sweat, a little bit of a fever, nothing too bad, you know, just the usual. It's the same reaction I get to the flu shot every year. Just the normal kind of vaccine stuff for old VB. But Anvars messaged me on his own volition. This is how clutch Anvars is. Messaged me just on his own and said, hey dude, I know you're not feeling great. Can I put together a blooper reel for the Monday video so you don't have to record anything? And so, if you guys want to see a 7-minute video of just me making loads of mistakes, we have a blooper reel live on YouTube right now. If you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel and you just want to go check out the one video, feel free to head over to the YouTube channel. It's just literally a blooper reel of me messing things up. It gives you a little insight into the absolute just disastrous human being I am as a recorder of videos. It gives you an insight into all the garbage Anvars has to filter out to make a video make sense for you guys. Also, he put my head like on a guillotine at some point in the video. At some point in the video, it's 7 minutes, my head is on a guillotine of some kind in a very funny way. So that's there. I just want to give the shout out to Anvars for coming in absolutely clutch. Also, to everyone who's made me $231.11 this much, you guys are amazing.
Yo.
That's probably going straight to Anvars. But I appreciate it. Anyways, okay, now we can play some Civ. I just like 2 shout outs. The Hall of Fame is done. Dude, Anvars, it's a hit, man. I think everyone loved it, and it sucked because not everyone watched it. The views are like just below the average, which means more people watched it than I thought. Ooh, I always show the money. I'm an open book, man. I do not pretend like money isn't a thing. I hate when streamers do that. I don't know why I hate it, but it's like, people know that subs cost money. People know that watching ads makes money. Like, I get it when streamers like don't give out like their budget details. But when they just pretend like they're not making money off the whole thing and that it doesn't influence their choices, I hate that. I hate it. So, right, I don't think I'm ever gonna give people like a breakdown of my monthly budget or anything. But like, there's no reason to not show you guys how much like the Twitch payouts were or how much the YouTube, like it's your money. It's literally your money. Like, you're giving it to me. You might as well know how much it is. I just hate it. Hello, hello. Oh, dude, I think they should. I think you could do a monthly one if you were up for it, and it would just be like a funny, like, here's all of April's, or here's all of June's bloopers. All right, let's play some Civ. We're gonna hop in. We're gonna do some AIPL preseason games. We have some news. Basket Case has been working on a spreadsheet. I haven't actually looked at it yet. I was busy at work today, so I haven't actually looked at it. We do have a spreadsheet being worked on for Season 2. Season 2 will probably start in the next couple weeks as soon as the spreadsheeting stuff is done, and I assemble my team of people to help me with it. But the spreadsheet will be better than mine. Raising Zozo here. Hello, 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 friend. Hello, hello. All right, let's play some Civ. Let's go into the additional content. We got to get some mods going to make this work. Oh, we need better balanced start. We don't need this. We need better spectator. We don't need map tax. We don't need policy cards. We don't need simple UI. What else? We need CQ UI. Is that it? I think that's it. I think that's what we roll with. Yeah, Basket Case is currently the winner of all the spreadsheet guys. Correct. I haven't actually looked at the spreadsheet yet. I will request access right now. I know there's a message there that says I need to request access. All right, here I go. I'm requesting access. I need access. Request access. Done. Access to the spreadsheet has been requested by, I was gonna say pour moi. That's for me, not by me. Anyways, let's create a game here. I don't know why, this new save loading configuration thing is confusing to me. It is confusing to me. I'm not really sure how it exactly works. Did we have a configuration for the last time we did this, which was 2 weeks ago? Pre-season 2 fun. Sounds like it. I'm gonna start a new one. Because I'm not really sure how this rolls. All right, so let's go. What do we need here? We need a regular size map. We need to add one because I'm the spectator. Hell yeah, we've got this. And then they don't save leaders anymore, so we have to leave these blank. That's chill. Deity, Ancient Era Standard, all of this is normal.
Obi-Wan
Whoa!
has taught you well.
Pavel at a tier 2 sub for 11 months. Yo, that's so close to a year. At tier 2, Pavel, one of the few people with the extra donkeys. Season 2 equals tier 2. Heck yeah. I reckon at this rate, if the spreadsheet is good to go soon, I just need to start messaging some people who I plan on having help me with the data input, and we should be able to go for 2 weeks from now on season 2. You see Canalysis, you click, I made a button. Do-do-do, do-do-do, Canalysis. So I don't have to say it every time. Do-do-do, do-do-do, Canalysis. And then when there's a Panama Canal, you can just do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do, Canalysis. Just to really emphasize that it's like a bunch of canals, you know? All right, Ancient Era Standard, Continents. Now, we'll switch this up as we go along. We just need the standard map, leader pool, everything, resources, standard. What I did like, and one change we are 100% making, is we are doing spawn guaranteed strategic resources. It was so much more fun when everyone in the game gets guaranteed uranium. I know it's not how the map is balanced, and I don't care. Giving every civ in the game uranium is a good choice from an entertainment point of view. They're going to build just as many canals regardless, but we might get some nukes if everyone is guaranteed uranium near their capital. All of this can be standard. You know, this isn't really much of a thing we're making here. We'll pick game modes as we go along. Yeah, this is actually like pretty chill. And then the game seed is pretty random every time now, I think. I don't think the thing saves the game seed anymore. Pre-season 2, more fun as opposed to pre-season 2 fun. All right, so here's the deal with this first game. I'm gonna try and do 3 games tonight, depending on how I'm feeling. Depending on how we're going here. I got some whiskey. We'll probably just do this until the whiskey's gone. Make your own map. Every tile has uranium on it. I'm going to try the Prince difficulty. I'm going to try the Prince difficulty and zombies thing offline first to make sure it works, because I don't want to do a zombie game again. That sucks. So we'll make sure it works offline. What we are going to do right now, though, is you guys are going to throw in the chat right now all of the civs that got buffed or better, or like just are cooler in the new update. Since the April update, who got cool or buffed or different? Kamir, gotta get in here. Spain, gotta get in here. We're starting with all of like the buffed up super civs. Where's Spain? We're gonna do, I think, 3 games today, so there'll be time for like something else, but... Oh, I'm looking at S. Philip. Canada. Maya. Yeah, Lady Six got getting those builders in. Who is the best of the buffed up civs is our new question. Gilgabro, Tamar for sure, Mapuche for sure. Oh man, Mapuche was already so good. So was Lady Six Guy. Oh man, Lady Six Guy is gonna be tough to beat. Where's Latoro? Probably with the L's, you idiot. Lady Six Guy's there. Tamar for sure. Tamar got a bit of a glow up. This is the correct Canada color, by the way. If any of you play Canada in your games, as a Canadian, the dark red with the light red middle is the correct skin. I'm just putting that out there. If any other Canadian tells you different, then I'm sorry. But this is the official Canadian skin. The other 3 are just pretenders. This one's the right one. Portugal, yeah, let's play Portugal. Portugal not in season 1. The only civ that wasn't in season 1 of the AIPL. All right, and then who else? China, if room. Did China get a glow up? China kind of got a glow up, a little bit. Which China got a glow up? Was it both Chinas? Was it Kublai Khan and regular? There are so many civs. Boost for wonders. Thanks for the Canada info. Well, we'll run with this. Khmer, Spain, Canada. The Maya, Mapuche, Georgia. It's like kind of weird. You gotta go with just Tamar, Georgia. Whatever. Portugal and China. There's more civs that got changed and got a glow up. We'll run with this just so we're not taking too much time off the top here. Let's throw them on a... Do we want to do a continents map because Zhao exists? Yeah, we want to see how Zhao kind of interacts. So we'll do a continents map. That would be fun. Continents and islands. Let's do continents and islands. We're trying new map types here. That's kind of the point of doing this. In terms of game types, heroes for sure. Monopolies for sure. I think that's probably good enough. Oh, we liked Barbarian. We haven't really tested Barbarian clans yet. Because we reveal the map really early, like having the Barbarian clans early on, some of the AI might not pillage them right away, so that might be better overall. Earth, or you guys want... All right, we'll do True Start Earth. The problem is the Earth is a huge map, and I can't run a huge sim. Maybe for the next game. I had this conversation last time. I know you guys really want this huge Earth map. My computer will die. I don't think I can run a sim of Earth huge. I can do normal size Earth. I can do... Okay, we'll talk about Earth later. We'll talk about Earth later. I know you guys want to see it. I have it in my list of things you guys really want to see. All right, let's rock with this. Khmer, Spain, Canada, Maya, Mapuche, Georgia, Portugal, China. Everything looks good. We don't need to reduce city-states because the barbs don't spawn. It's just the first barb spawn, and that's it. So at most, we'll get a couple of extra city-states, but we're not going to get like a whole bunch because they won't spawn throughout the game. Cool, let's rock and roll. Let's do this thing. I need a computer builder sponsor. I need a second PC, which is not happening soon. I just had to buy a really expensive laptop because my laptop broke. And so a second PC to have a streaming PC and a gaming PC would be ideal, but it's going to be a minute. If we do Earth, we need Coupe. If we do Earth, we need like to be really thoughtful about who we put in it, so it's fair. I feel like Australia and a TSL Earth map is pretty unfair.
Now begins your greatest quest.
Anvars could also use an editing PC. We should run a promotion, Anvars. We should do like, for the month of October, all gifted sub money goes towards Anvar's Build a PC fund. We should do a promotion month for Anvar's editing PC. We'll get there, Anvars, one day. One day when we control the Earth in our mega online media enterprise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 2 weeks, we are playing some AIPL action. Gotta get a sponsor. Okay, when I'm sponsored by Alienware, we will get 2 computers. That'll be, you don't have to pay me money. I just need 2 computers. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, who is ready? Oh, prediction. We should do a prediction. Sorry. Let's do a prediction. Let's do a prediction. I think just who is going to win. Who is the winner? My bet is Lady Six Guy. I think Lady Six Guy's got this. I wouldn't be surprised if Mapuche wins. I would be shocked if Zhao wins. He's really the only one I'd be surprised if he wins. But maybe the AI aren't really good at dealing with him. Oh, the Khmer are real good now. I don't know if the Khmer are real good in a way the AI knows how to figure out, though. Yeah, predictions are a good way to end up in the Hall of Fame. Win a few predictions in a row. Bada bing, bada boom, you're in the Hall of Fame. Come here, make those cities stupid thick now. I think that's a good scale. You know, if I was developing a game, and you're like, okay, we got wide cities, we got tall cities. And then like, what is that third category we need? Super thick. Hell yeah. That's what we got. Bid on Jadviga all in is not a viable way to the Hall of Fame. Correct. That is not a good way to get into the Hall of Fame. It's a good way to spend your channel points, but not if you're trying to get into the Hall of Fame. It's less ideal if that's your goal. You're feeling good about Canada this game? All right, we have to wait till the predictions like reasonably gone through. And you know what? We want prediction equity here. We're all about fairness and, you know, competitive integrity and just really running a tight-knit program here where nothing ever goes wrong. Everything is super correct and by the book. We have a huge, you guys don't know this, we have a huge AIPL rule book that has like prediction rules and all that stuff. You're jumping ship to Canada? All right. There's 4 channel points on one of the bets. 4. Now there's 5,004. Like, who's betting 4 channel points on something? How does that even happen? 4 channel points?
Louis?
Whoa, who is it?
Of a beautiful friendship.
Heterochrome, you're the first follower, or the first person to follow the stream in this stream. How do you feel? Can we welcome Heterochrome while we're waiting? Can everyone say hello to Heterochrome?
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
We got bits. We got 100 bits on Canada. I mean, I'm gonna take all those bits, and it's not a real bet, but I'll take the 100 bits. All right. Heterochrome. Yeah, the Pikachu dab. Woo! Heterochrome's a G.
Yo!
We like Heterochrome. Comes in hot, throws the follow down, shows up with a Pikachu dab. Hell yeah. That is how you make, ladies and gentlemen, that is how you make an entrance into a stream. You follow, and then when you get called out, you immediately Pikachu dab. That's how you do it. There are rules, and that's all of them. All right, let's go. I thought we crashed already. That would have been really bad. Where are the barbs? Barbs are in. We have revealed the whole map. Let's go real fast. My DPI is not correct. Oh my god, my mouse is so much slower than it's meant to be. Oh dear. Chat, we have an actual problem. My DPI is off. I can't. Oh no, this is so bad. I'm struggling. Cool. Where are we? All right, let's go West Coast, Best Coast. I need to actually change this DPI. All right, so Spain is on the coast here. Really, really cool stuff. There are barbs nearby. He doesn't have a lot of room because just to his east is the Khmer, who are, you know what? Lots. This is like a holy site. Just, I foresee lots of holy sites on rivers in the Khmer's future. Moving up to where Tamar is, though, got some awkward desert over here. Tbilisi's not in a bad spot. Remember, everyone gets like the guaranteed. Yeah, there's the uranium here for Tamar. Everyone gets the guaranteed resources, so we're expecting to see lots of strategics near capital cities in this game. Maya has a terrible spawn. This is unfortunate. This is, if you're Maya and you're trying to settle cities in 6 tiles in a variety of directions, this is not really ideal. We have kind of our city-state islands in the middle. That is the better balanced start mod, kind of moving them away from the civs. But moving on up, China has like a continent and an island to himself. I don't know what kind of vibe he's getting here. I don't know how he feels about this. But he does have his own little shindig going on up here. He can move a little bit west. He can move a little bit east. He can move a little bit south. North is just a frozen wasteland, though, so that's not ideal. And then on this continent, Mapuche has lots of room, especially up to the north. There's some weirdio BBS wonder here. The Motlats Canyon. Interesting stuff. Moving down here, I think we're crashing. But while we're crashing, let's make the most of it. We have Portugal. Portugal on the coast. Oh, can't trade with Madrid or Cordoba. That really sucks. Portugal currently no one on the coast to trade with, getting Coimbra down. And I don't think that Canada's settling on the coast either. I think we're crashing, chat. Chat, I think we're crashing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. I know I told you about the seat belts earlier, but just in case you forgot, under your seat there are some life jackets. Please put the life jacket over your head and wrap the straps around your back. And then, like, these are, look, the airline didn't have a budget for good life jackets, so the straps have to go in all kinds of places. They're weird. You'll figure it out. The masks are currently deploying. If you could please put the mask over your face so you can breathe before you help others breathe. This is the one situation where you are allowed to be selfish with your own life, so please do that. We will be crashing into the ocean at like 86 million miles per hour, so none of the life jackets or the oxygen masks are going to save you from that. So to prevent you dying on the crash, we're going to have you bend over and like hug your knees a little bit, and that should be enough protection.
If you have to puke, please do not.
While we are nose diving into the abyss, if you have to vomit, please do not vomit on the person next to you. It is in fact rude, I've been told.
Right? Like, they just make you so dumb. It's like, yeah, we're gonna crash into a mountain. Everyone lean forward. Lean. We're going hundreds of miles per hour. If you just lean forward, you'll be fine. You'll be totally fine if you just lean a little bit forward into the brace position. All right, how do I manually crash this? I wish there was a manual crash button. For those of you who are new here, we crash all the time on AIPL. It's not unusual to get a few crashes, especially at the beginning. Happy it happens at the beginning and not later. End task. Do I wish to quit the game? I do not wish to quit the game. Oh, no, the game's going to quit for us. The game is forcing me to quit it. It's like I'm trying to use the cigarettes, and the game is like, nah, I'm not a nicotine patch. Go use those. And you're like, well, like I know, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to save you guys from the super loud audio. I got the Civ audio on a slider now. So I can just zoom it down and up. All right, the launcher is, you can't see this. The launcher is on the screen. We are getting back into action. That's a good point about seatbelts I'd never considered. But surely if you crash into the middle of the ocean, just you being there is enough for an identification. Like, hey, we found this dead person, like within 200 meters of where this plane crashed. See, look at that. It's on a slider, baby. It's on a slider. You just slide that bad boy right up. I don't know why I turned it all the way down. I could have turned it halfway down, but... Elliot's here. What's up, man? VB, I'm a superhero? I'm not a superhero. I'm just a dude who plays video games. Sometimes. If I'm playing Football Manager, the game's mostly playing me. What am I drinking? It's some Jameson Stout Cask. It's just my favorite, like, cheap but not terrible whiskey. I think the whole Jameson line is good for the money, but the Stout Cask I find to be, like... I feel like it's just additive. It's like Jameson, but better because of the Stout Cask.
You have come far. Now begins your greatest quest.
Look, next time you're in a plane crash, I promise you bending over is gonna work. I promise you that it's in all the pamphlets. You just gotta... The difference between life and death when you're plummeting into the ocean at 3,000 kilometers per hour is just bend over. I can't believe, like, when a plane crashes, like, yeah, all 500 people on board didn't make it. I'm like, why? Like, did not one person bend forward? Was there not one person who read the book and just leaned forward? That's 500 alive people if 500 people lean forward. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Where is China? China is up here. We gotta let the game roll for a minute. Hands off. We're letting, like, the Tesla drive autopilot thing right now just to get the game. I like to pretend like the game needs to warm up. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I like to pretend like when you load back into the game, it needs time to rev up. Like when you're driving your car in the winter and you gotta turn it on, then you gotta go back inside and like make your coffee and stuff because it needs to warm up. That's how I'm imagining Civ works. All right, we stopped over here at Portugal, who currently has no one to trade with on the coast. William Apu is not on the coast. Halifax is what on earth is... Halifax is not on the coast, but is near the Delicate Arch, which is cool. Everyone knows the famous Canadian desert with the Delicate Arch. Rustavi is not on the coast either, and neither is... I mean, this isn't even close to the coast. So Portugal having a tough time. China having a great time. Moving over here, loads of barbs. We don't often see loads of barbs in these games, so this is nice and fun for us to see here. We should also, next pause, put on some like generic Civ music to have in the background from Spotify. I think that's going to be a change for AIPL Season 2. Maya and Kamir kicking it off down here, you know, throwing blows. The one side's got their clubs, the other side's got their clubs, and they're going to like hit clubs for a little bit, and maybe a city will fall in the process, so that'll be interesting. We have an ungotten goodie hut over here, a goodie hut that has not been received or taken by a Civ. Jake Fish in the chat would be absolutely furious right now. It's just super upset by those kinds of things. Spain is settling. Spain has just lots of room. Can still settle to the north a little bit. I don't think Tamar's coming any farther down. Can still settle to the southeast. Just so much room for Spain, especially if you can beat the Khmer down here, who's currently focused on like the Stonehenge and chariots and stuff. Moving over here. Are we crashing again? Not again. Not again. Not again. Not again. We are in the mud. All right, to be fair, it's usually 3. It's usually 3. Let's all calm down. Can we get your favorite? We need some good vibes going right now. In the chat, can we get your favorite emote from any stream, any channel, anyone you got? Your favorite emote. Just put it in the chat for good energy. I'm going to put on some Civ music in the background. Civilization 6 complete soundtrack. Hell yeah. Shuffle that bad boy up. Put her on repeat. Hey, now we got music. How cool is that? Now we just have random Civ music in the background. That's so much better. All right, we got some coupes. We got some canals. Whoa! Whoa!
Jammies.
100 Games, 100 Days has been subscribed for 11 months. I just like using the echo sometimes. Welcome back in, Sarge. 11 months is so long. That is so long. I saved you. I saved you. Your eardrums are fine. Fixed it. I think there should be a law passed that your game's intro has to be a reasonable volume. Every single Firaxis game, or 2K game rather, not Firaxis game. Every single game that I've ever owned by 2K has an intro that is far too loud. All of them. Every single one of them. Borderlands, Civ, the 2K sports games, every single one. 211, we're getting close to the years, man. We're getting close to the people that have been around for a year. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. People being here for a year is wild.
Stirrings of life beneath water. To the great beast.
You have it on, yeah, you have it like it's like a Pavlovian response. You see the Firaxis logo come up and you're like, plug the ear holes. This is gonna be rough.
Your greatest quest. From this early cradle of
Yeah, it's because the intro, I'm assuming just from a coding perspective, the game is loading while the intro is playing, right? It's like serves two purposes. The intro's there to like be an intro, but also to give the game time to load everything in. And so that my guess, and I know nothing about this technology, my guess is that the intro plays before it takes into account your audio settings. So if you turn the audio down in general, like your master volume is down, right? I think that the intro plays while it's loading that stuff in. And so it never gets the chance to take that into account, which is totally fair enough. If that's how the tech works, it's how the tech works, right? That doesn't make it less hard on the eardrums, though. All right. Civ, gods, may you bestow upon us right now the ability to play the rest of this game without crashes, without hindrance. What does it say in your passport? All of the Commonwealth countries have like a cool message from the Queen in their passport. Like, hello, this person's the subject of the Queen. The Queen would like this person to roam freely in your lands. Please let them. I think it's without let or hindrance. I think that's what it says. Anyways, We're back. We got some random music playing. We got a competition for the Oracle. 4 turns versus 6 turns. It's a real bamboozle going on right now. 10 out of 10 recommend quick start mod. Just lower Civ volume in the mixer. That's true as well. 10 out of 10 recommended quick start mod. What is the quick start mod and how does it work? Also, is the music volume good for you guys? There are lots of barbs up here. This is going to be wild stuff. Wild stuff for our boy Mapuche to have to deal with up here. Do we still have barbs up on this side? Nah, Tamar took them out. Tamar knows what she's doing. Tamar knows what's up. She took them out. Who do you guys think is winning this game? I mean, we have a lot. Pyramids down in Rustavi. Tamar's getting those fat builder charges out. She knows, I guess she knows what she's doing. Tamar's got a grit, I tried to say grip and grasp together. A grisp on this game. Is she getting Stonehenge as well? That would be huge. Come on. Yeah!
Yo!
Tamar got Stonehenge, got pyramids, getting walls down, getting units out, getting a Nancy. I don't know if she knows how to use that, but she's got it. Maya's still attacking Hari Haralaya. It's not going particularly well, but it's also like not going well. She might be able to like sneakily take it and raise it would be my guess. Let's see what happens here. The play is evolving before our eyes. You really have no idea. And there it is. Whoa! See ya, Kamir. Is he building any holy sites on rivers? He is building 0 holy sites on rivers. What a man. Kamir! Kamir, you had one job. Kamir, you had one... You have one ability, mate. You have one ability. And it's so good. And you're just going to chuck your holy site. Just in the woods like that? This city is on a river, Kamir. It's on the river. It's right there. All right, so the Kamir's not playing great. That's okay. We are keeping loyalty here too. Kamir not having a good time. Longji is down here. I think it's maybe weird to come all the way down, but could also be quite smart from a loyalty perspective, depending on how you make it work. Also, having a freshwater settle in here, this cheeky little like hangnail river, is going to be super helpful for China. Do I have confidence that he'll settle that? Not at all. Grisp 100% confirmed real word. Okay, I want everyone, let's make this a thing. I want everyone in their real life to use the word grisp in a conversation, in a piece of writing, and then I just want it to become part of the vocabulary. Everyone gets that challenge. And if anyone asks, like, is that a word? Absolutely. These 2 campuses are bonkers good. These are some really good campuses from Mapuche. Mapuche always plays really well. Building a Temenanki, lots of floodplains here. I'm not sure about the marsh tile situation, but the floodplains here are enough with faith to probably make that worth it. We also have an Temenanki attempting to being attempted to be built. Building the something of the Temenanki is happening right here. Not as many floodplains, not as good of a build over here. So you're kind of hoping this one goes through from a pure, like, this is a better Temenanki point of view. Portugal, do you have anyone to trade with on the coast yet? Toronto, also not on the coast. Carl, if you're still here, and if you're cool answering questions, with the creation of Portugal, do the other AIs respond to his ability in the game? Like, will they know not to settle coastal cities? Because this is awesome. If that's the case... This is actually cool that none of the other AI are giving him trading opportunities, and they're all settling. I guess he's got Lafkin Mapu. He's got 1. He has got 1 now. He does have Lafkin Mapu. But it would be super cool if the other AI, like Canada's not settling a coastal because Portugal's in the game, I think is a super sweet mechanic. That's so cool. All right, Palenque is down up here too, so the Maya are expanding. Batumi is keeping loyalty for now, although you wonder how much longer that's going to last with Tikal growing up to 9 population soon. We also have a very Khmer-like holy site on this river. The AI do have some awareness. It's a background thing, but they might not settle on the coast because of it. Thank you, Carl. Can everyone say thank you to Carl? Just absolute hero and a legend. We appreciate you, Carl. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I really like this holy site from Tamar. You just kind of wish it was Kamir's holy site. Here we go, though. All right, so Kamir's on it. Kamir knows what he's doing. I made a video on holy sites that's coming out Thursday, and I used holy sites in like this use case scenario where not only are they great to just kind of chuck down because the great profit points turn into faith. so you don't even need a really good one to get a decent amount of faith. But also, it's making this campus a little bit better. And with Khmer, it's on the river, which is awesome. But just a really smart use of districting to get a campus here where you wouldn't otherwise be able to get a good campus. So I am pro this whole districting situation. This campus going down is all right. You'd think this one would be better, or maybe this one here. But hey, you know what? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. China just kind of hanging out, just doing their thing. Not really. They just have no one to confront. No one to confront. No one to take them on. No one to go and take on themselves. Just having a grand old time. Portugal has got the Meenakshi Temple going down. They're just having fun. They're trading. Oh, they're not trading anymore because now they're getting beat up over here. This is a lot of archers. This is what I imagine like the top of a palisade at a castle being like. You rock up to the castles of Portugal and then you just got this whole archer squad. I'm not sure this is the best squad though. I trust the swordsmen to do a little more damage than the archers here. There is one in the city that's being sieged though, so that'll be interesting to kind of keep tabs on. Down in Canada, somewhere we haven't really looked a whole lot yet. Getting some holy sites down. That uranium is rather out of the way, which is unfortunate here. But he's at least hanging out. He's at least having a good time. He's got it going on. He's starting the game, and he's getting into it a little bit. If we take a look at the yields here, in terms of yields early on, we have really low for Zhao, which is unfortunate. But hey, you know, Latour's got 109 already, 82 for Philip. Things are looking okay. If we take a look at the score quick, in the score victory category, Tamar is up at the top. Somehow Zhao is in second. Really well done, Zhao. The Khmer is in last, which feels really, really bad. You hope they do a little bit better as this game goes on. Also, like, they're going to be super faithed up, so we do have to watch the religion a little bit here to see if they can pull out the first religious victory in AIPL history. Is Portugal in golden? Portugal is indeed not. That was a weird way to say that. I should have checked before throwing the word indeed out there. They are in a standard age. Ooh, Tikal is currently going down. The double catapults coming in hot. The triple catapults and the swordsman coming in hot, while also having this settler just kind of hanging out. I'm not sure exactly how this is going to go. There was a city that used to be settled here. Are they going to resettle this city? What has happened here? Tikal going down again. Is Tamar doing the thing? If Tamar takes Tikal, it's over. It's GG's. No! No! Attack with the catapult and then the sword. Oh, she messed it up. Chat, she messed it up. Now I don't know where this settler's going. Oh, no. Oh, dear. VBI word's so good. I am a wordsmith, I think they call it. Whoop, I just splashed water in my face. I also drink water good. Tamar messed that whole thing up. Tamar could have taken that city and did not. I don't know how we're all feeling. Tamar power rankings are just going down the tubes right now. Yax Chilan is losing loyalty. Not a very smart settle, but hey, not every settle can be the best settle. I grisp all your words, man. Grisp is my favorite word that I've ever created. Not that I've created many words, and not that no one has ever said the word grisp before, but I'm taking ownership of that. I think grisp is fun. These AI are quite warmongering here. This is a very clutch Machu Picchu for Spain. Lots of mountains. That's all you got. When you're doing Machu Picchu analysis, it's like, do they have the Machu Picchu? Yes. Do they have lots of mountains? Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what you're looking for. Lingapura has lost loyalty. Good job, Khmer. Very well done. At least it's not the city with the holy site on the river, though. That would have been very painful. Coming over to the wars going on here, nothing really happening. Mapuche able to settle up to the north. Is China confronting anyone yet? China now has 4 cities. China did not settle the freshwater city, which is okay, sure, why not? Why not settle the river city? That's totally fine. The Great Wall is going down. Hey, Apple Watch, I know Foibles has liked my tweet, but can we not do this right now? The Great Wall is going down. It's a lot of gold so far. That'll be a little bit of culture later. Also, like, aesthetically, Canalysis. Great Wall analysis. This is a very pretty Great Wall. This is very pretty. It just looks nice. It connects 2 mountains. Whoever did the the visual integration between the Great Wall and mountain tiles did a bang up job. Needs a raise for Axis, whoever this art team person is. Very well done. Maybe it's an accident. I don't know. I don't know how blending textures works. Imagine if the term is actually called blending textures. Great Wall analysis. I don't have enough buttons. I only have a Canalysis button now. Eventually we'll make more buttons. This theater square, Portugal is killing it with wonders, man. I don't know how they're gonna get through the rest of this game. They're still second in score by like a decent margin, almost first. They got the Apadana, the Oracle, the Hanging Gardens, and this bomb theater square. Yo! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lesson in districting. I don't even need to make videos anymore because I can just screenshot this and go that. Like, let's talk about theater squares. This whole situation is exactly what you're looking for. Good wonders and a theater square. Kisulia, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Can we all say hi to Kisulia, please? We're going to show Kisulia the love of the community. Beijing is... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Beijing is here. So can I intuit from this that China took a settler, had it swim, taught it how to swim, had it swim all the way through this just mess of shallow water tiles. Look at this mess. I don't even know how you get here. Cut up here, all the way down, all the way into the land, and settled a city here. Is that what I'm intuiting? Wild stuff. Bonker stuff from our man, China. They need an entertainment complex. Look at the Portugal Preserve. Okay, there's lots going on. Currently, Palenque is being taken. I'm only one man. I can only move the camera so fast, and if you move the camera too fast, the whole thing crashes. Tamar has got it back going on. Earlier, stonks were lowering. Now the stonks are rising again. If everyone wants to do it with me, like lower, rise. That's the choreography we're going with here. All right, so Palenque is now in Tamar control. Yax Chilan is now losing loyalty. It has been this whole time. It's not ideal. We're going to look at a preserve, I think. Someone said something about a Portugal preserve. Am I missing something? Where is it? Where's the preserve? Where's the chapstick? On the one tile island. That is the best thing I've ever seen. Yeah, Zhao. Holy. Jeez. That is so bad. That is so bad. It's great. That is the peak of AIPL. Well, that will never get beaten. That is the best preserve we're ever going to see. Wait, what? Yeah, waste of a solid encampment spot. Oh, gee. Oh, dear. That is so good. That is the best thing Oh, my goodness. That is getting screenshotted for some kind of... Oh, my God. That is awesome. Yeah. I mean, what an encampment this would be. What I like about having an encampment here is that you have to teach all the units how to swim. They're like, they get birthed in with their sword and they're like, hey, where am I going? Oh, I gotta swim? All right. Cool stuff. I think it would be cool if in like... What do you guys think of this mechanic? Would it be cool if, like aircraft carriers, your boat units...
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
100 bits. 100 bits for the Zhao Preserve? 100 bits. Are you telling me Zhao's Preserve just made this community $1? Is that what we're learning? That Anvars gets to eat next month because this preserve went down. Because if that's what you're telling me, this is a 12 out of 10 preserve. As a naval power, I love encampmenting islands right off my coast because they... Oh, zone of control on naval units. You know, Carl, you're a thinking man. You understand how this game is played. I was thinking of an encampment here more from like imagining the logistics of training all your units how to swim. That's what I was. Okay, thoughts on this mechanic, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just thinking of it right now. What if, like, maybe not quadremes and galleys, but what if the later boats, like a caravel, worked kind of like an aircraft carrier? So you could put like up to 2 units, let's say, in a boat, and then they could get across the ocean quicker. Because that would be sick. Like, if you could just move the boat here, put 2 swordsmen in it, and then move your army across the water with a boat. maybe if you add a mechanic like that, maybe then your units can't swim on their own. Right? Like maybe maybe units can only move with a boat. I don't know. That would be cool. I'm not sure if I'd like that, but that sounds like fun. Anyways. Then they can be sunk, but that's the point. If you got your army on a boat and someone comes and kills your boat, that feels true to war. Two kinds of Civ players. Carl understands how the game works. Phoebe wants to give soldiers swim lessons. I like having a headcanon. It's part of what makes Civ amazing is like the immersiveness of it. And I like immersing myself in like the logistical side of getting your units on the water. Like actually having like medieval swimming lessons. I'm pretty sure medieval swimming lessons just like throw you in the water and you either swim or die. Or a training option for the choice to swim. Yeah. I feel like that's an area of the game. Like part of making a game is you have to keep it fun and like moving. And so you can't have too many clunky mechanics or too many mechanics that take a lot of time. Something about that though feels untapped to me. Like there's some untapped potential in the way you move units over the water. Maya continuing to have a bad day. Yeah. She's getting that Daniel Powder song. She's got her turntable. She's got her classical era turntable, and she's putting on the had a bad day, and she's not having fun. She is districting well though. Entertainment complex with 2 theater squares, then a holy site. Very well done. She is districting well. She's just not having a fun time. Either way, you get the plague. That's true to life. Is you get like the harbor districts are just filled with disease. I thought there was another preserve here for a second. I can't believe this preserve is still here. This is incredible. This is my favorite thing. I don't know if this is my favorite thing that's ever happened in the AIPL, but like, boy, is it close. Porto looks like it's going to flip here, which is good for Portugal because this was a Portuguese city. Porto, also a very good soccer team. I can't believe this is a city. I don't know how this happened. China must have settled a city over there. Taking a look at China, though, are they doing anything cool? They're just kind of on their own. They are settling over to the west, which is awesome. They are building, look at this. I mean, it doesn't connect to the mountain, though, so Arc Guy doesn't get his raise anymore, but, like, does it also blend, like, seamlessly into the ocean? All I'm saying is that I think the Great Wall art is very well done. Where's this Great Wall? It's not quite as seamless, but it's pretty good. Like, you get the water, like, getting deeper as, like, this is not flat on the surface of the water. The water gets deeper as it moves farther away from shore. This is well done. And, like, the tide hits it at a higher level. This is, like, it's subtle. And I bet you the person who did this, like, put a lot of time and care into it. Right? But I just want to shout out whoever at Firaxis is in charge of the Great Wall kind of transitioning art into the other tiles in the game. 10 out of 10. The AIPL certification has gone to that guy. All right, let's take a look at the yields real quick. Who's winning? Who's losing? 118, 170, 129. So Mapuche's still ahead in science. There are a few people kind of lagging behind, but kind of close. In terms of culture, Zhao's way ahead. Maya's not far behind. And in terms of score, we got our main man Zhao up on top with Tamar. This is a cool one, too. This is a fan favorite one, too, right here. With China and Khmer kind of holding down the group. Canada, respectable performance from Wilfred Laurier. Someone we haven't really checked in with a whole lot. Respectable performance, though. Not a lot of Tundra to work with. Totally fine. Did put a farm on the uranium, and we know the AI never likes to undo things and put something else down. So that's probably not collecting for the Canadian Empire. Top 4 are very close together, which is something we should consider going into the end game here. Beijing is now controlled again by Mapuche, so I'm assuming, yeah, they're in a standard age. I'm assuming they were in a dark age because Portugal is now in a golden age, so you would think this would still be flipping. One might assume that would still be flipping, but that is indeed not the case. Porto being taken, though, by Canada? What? All right, Canada. Just got like a whole army of man-at-arms on the sea just to take Porto? What on earth? That's so awesome that Canada's just chilling down here. Are we going to attack Coimbra? Nah, absolutely not, dude. Let's send like a couple of man-at-arms around the world. What is even happening? That's wild stuff. That was cool. I don't even know. How did Canada get so angry? What made the AI choose to do that? That was awesome. That was a great play. That was cool. Khmer is kind of settled in now. Khmer is getting some time to be settled into the game. Has 1 holy site on a river. 2 holy sites on a river. That's a good amount. I like that. That'll be 2 cities with a lot of population. Helps that it's the capital city, right? Having a capital city like this that's gonna have such a high population will help all the cities in a circle around it. This is kind of your ideal Maya setup, right? You want your Mayan capital to be this far away from all your other cities, whereas now Wakabnal, she did fit 1 up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this one's too far away. Palenque might just be in range. She is now fighting Batumi. I don't think that's going to go well. She did bring Hercules. She is losing Palenque to loyalty, which isn't ideal, which I think belonged to Tamar at some point. So she took it back, and now losing it, it's just a mess. It's a whole mess up here. We're not really sure what's happening. In El Mirador, though, she is building the Patala Palace. I saw that being built in a few other places, so we'll have to keep track of that. We'll have to keep track of that. I'm not exactly sure. Canada is no longer fighting anyone. This warrior monk's on a mission, but is just going to settle some humble, kind of polite Canadian cities in the middle of nowhere. Where's Amani Khan? We're getting to the point where we got to watch out for Canalysis too. Remember, you guys, if you are a sub to the channel or you've been gifted a sub, you have Canalysis emotes in your kind of emote inventory. There's a party canal, which indicates you like the canal. There's like a rip canal, which indicates that you don't like the canal. And those are kind of the two. You only get 2 options. You either like it or you don't like it, and you must choose. Refreshing to see the AI building a Huey in the correct tile in the lake. That's kind of cool. Clean your bong water is showing off the emotes in the chat right now. We do have the Big Ben going down. How long is that going to take? We had the Big Ben going down, and now there's like 86 military academies going down. Priorities are great. Anything interesting happening here? I feel like these cities are just flipping back and forth all the time. This is just like a mess of loyalty over in this region. We still have some islands in the middle of the map to be settled. Those should be settled shortly, I'm sure. That was a lot of S's, and I nailed that. That was a tongue twister that I nailed. Zhao currently ahead in score. Philip taking 2nd place now. Tamar's kind of dipping a little bit. Wasn't 2nd, now in 4th. Life sucks if you're a Tamar fan. Canada still respectable, but now in 6th place, which is not ideal. We want Canada to have a better showing. We have our island retreat Amani Khan in Akkad. What have we got here? You're at Amani Khan. You got the ocean front of you. You got a lighthouse. You got some boats to look at. Reminds me of like Mamma Mia. Or Game of Thrones. There's like scenes where they're just kind of looking out at the boats. That's pretty nice. That's cool. They can go fishing. They got like food and stuff. So you know what? What else do you need in a con? Food and fishing. Canada goes big late game. Is that our prediction here? I just don't think the AI, this Petra though. This Petra is on another level, ladies and gentlemen. This 1 tile Petra is going to change the game. The thing is, I don't anticipate Canada AI using the Mountie National Park boost very well, right? The Tundra stuff they can just accidentally use by putting things in the Tundra. I don't think AI Canada is going to use the Mountie National Park ability particularly well. We'll have to keep track of it. We do have, you know what? We do have, I don't see a lot of industries out of the AI, so this is pretty cool. We do have a coffee industry in the AI section here. Looking at the religious victory, still very contested. Not a lot going on there that leads me to believe that anyone's going to win. In terms of a culture victory, Zhao is doing well. Hey, Apple Watch. Oh, I just got my receipt for my podcasting hosting services. Whoa! Civ Strategist subscribed for 6 months in advance? 6 months in advance. That kind of commitment is incredible. Thank you, thank you. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how do you respond to that?
Louis,
Just thank you.
I think
You're
this is the
amazing.
beginning of a beautiful
I shall
friendship.
endeavor to continue to create fun content for the next 6 months. Big Ben going down in Madrid. Very, very good wonder to get. Extra policy card slot. Looks absolutely ballin' next to the Oxford University. You get Oxford and Big Ben in the same city. That is like sexy. You love my streams. I would hope so. If you're throwing down 6 months of subs in streams you don't like, I don't want to tell you it's a waste of money. It's your money, look. But like, if you're throwing down 6 months in a row somewhere you don't really like, that feels like an unfortunate situation. That is an investment. Not only is it an investment, but it's genuinely helpful because I can see kind of how far in advance people have subbed, and it is really nice for planning. Like, we're trying to buy a new camera, I gotta pay Anvars every month. Like, there are things where if you know that money's gonna be there, like in terms of a cash flow situation, genuinely is helpful. Aside from the fact that it's just cool as and it's just cool to see someone enjoying the content that much, genuinely a helpful thing. I just want you to get a computer. You're doing your part. You are doing your part. We need a camera first, and then we'll do the second PC. The order is camera, then some shelving for behind me so we can do some cool little displays behind me. And that's only like $100, so that's pretty easy. And then we'll do a streaming PC. That'll be the dealio. That'll be like the 3 next things we go after. Montse Michael going down in Halifax. Hey, it's score. It's a wonder. We're cheering for Canada. We need Canada to come and settle this uranium. We would like nukes on the field. We're giving everyone uranium because we want nukes in play. And I expect to see some more nukes today. Also, a Sinbad that's not stuck in a lake is a great Sinbad. Do we have any canals yet? Are the canals going down? Do we have any? I'm shocked there's not like a Panama Canal from Ponta Delgada into this lake. Do we have any canals going down? I'm on the search for literally anyone. First canalysis of the night. We're just itching for it. If anyone sees a canal, let me know. We are itching. We should get a dam button for every time we see a dam. That's pretty cool. Dams are cool. No canals yet. I'm not seeing. I didn't even see the Giants Causeway here. This is so sick. Can we get a shout out for the Khmer for putting an encampment next to Giants Causeway? One of my favorite things to do in the game. Super fun little trick to put your encampment next to the Giants Causeway. That way your units get the buff just by existing in the encampment. Very, very smart play from the Khmer. I mean, if we don't see any canals this game, I will be upset. It's the one true kind of glorious thing about AIPL. Other than this preserve, you know, we have been given everything we could have ever dreamed of with this preserve. Whoa!
Well.
Man, it's a real big day for subs, eh?
The biggest. It is the biggest day for subs. We're still above 200, which is nuts to me. We are still above 200, which is nuts to me. Thank you guys all so much. Also, I like how Anvars is a sub. Like, obviously, but like also it's just, I kind of imagine it. Like, when I pay Anvars, he just takes like $5 out of it. He's like, that's the sub. He's got 10 months. 10 months for Anvars. All right, we do have a commercial on this uranium, so we know that Georgia is going to be collecting it kind of no matter what. Whoa!
Canadian gifted a tier 1 sub to Sports Sack.
The hype train is rolling. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. When the hype train is rolling, you know what that means. I don't even know what's happening in the game right now. I don't even know what's happening in the game right now. This is the hype train song. It's staying on the whole time. We have another Zach. Sports Zach is in the house.
Under control.
There we go.
Situation normal.
Basket case coming in with 100 bits. The hype train is chugga chugga choo chooing along.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your conductor speaking. We now have a hype train. If you can keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times.
I don't even know what's happening. There's a lot of noises going on in my brain right now. Elliot giving out 5 subs. Holy. Basket case giving out 100 bits. The 5 subs went to It's Gone Yay. Brown HDB, Tom Bowser, Mango Tonics, Cravalon. If you just got gifted a sub, you know what to do. Get those emotes in the chat. Hit that subsection of the Discord. You are now subscribed to this super weird canal obsessed Civ community. Jeffrey, welcome in. We're hype training now. We're hype training now, Elliot. We haven't had a good hype train in a while. I'm pumped. We are going. I am ready. We're chugging along. All right. What is the state of the game? We're getting distracted here. In terms of science, things have leapt up since we last looked. 310 for Spain is redonkulous. Well done, Spain. Killing the game, getting those research labs down, getting that Ruhr Valley down, going for that scientific victory. Who's ready to go? It's gonna drop. It's gonna drop in any second. In terms of culture, Maya's killing it. Zhao's also killing it. Well done. Zhao still ahead in score.
Under control.
There we
Situation
go.
normal.
Catharsis with 100 bits. Yo. Chugga choo choo. Philip in second still. Tamar on the come up in third place from fourth place, which is an upgrade. That's how numbers work. And we all know I'm great with numbers, especially Anvar's. Anvar's never has to correct my math. Anvar's has never once had to correct my math. It's never happened. Has anyone got uranium yet? Here it comes. Is this song like relatively as long as a hype train? Oh no, it's almost done. It's almost done. All right, I think we had our fun. We had our fun. That was cool. That was cool. Now I gotta get back to the Civ soundtrack. I didn't think about this too much. I didn't think about this too much at all. I just put on the hype music. Did not realize. There we go. We're back. We got England's music now. We are on a roll. Thank you so much for the hype train, everyone. 100 bits, 5 subs, 100 bits. Gifted subs all over the place. If you did get a sub, make sure that you go and use it. You have 30 days. Get those emotes in. Join the subsection of the Discord. See if you like it. Look around. The Ruhr Valley got built in Canada instead. So Canada's sneaking that Ruhr Valley from Spain. Going to be huge. He's building spaceports anyway, but it is going to slow him down quite a bit because this was the city with the Ruhr Valley. So he's putting those spaceports down. We also have No Walls Bilbao. Yo. That's the official name. Someone in the Bilbao leadership. There's actually no walls mostly anywhere in Spain. Someone in like the Bilbao mayoral office had an intern come in one day, and the intern went, "Hey, do we need walls?" And the dude was like, "Nah, we'll be fine." Spoiler alert, they were not fine. If we could say a quick prayer for the people of Bilbao, let down by their district planners, their city leaders, their government, and everyone else that was involved. Now they're getting steel. I mean, it's not even steel. Now they're just building walls. Smart people going immediately for the medieval walls. The leadership in Valladolid in Barcelona was like, yo, okay. We saw what happened in Bilbao. Let's change course. Toledo as well, immediately going for walls. Big props to Kamir going in, taking a city, getting out of there. Very well done. What does that do to the score? Philip's still in second. You know you're in a good spot when you can lose a whole city and it doesn't matter. Spain building walls everywhere. Yeah, they learned. They learned their lesson for sure. Research labs going down in Georgia. How's Tamar doing for score? 278, not too bad. Canada's at 395, leading the game in science. Late game Canada is on a roll. Someone predicted it. Someone said it. I mean, how? It's like a +2 campus. Another like +1 campus. Like these aren't amazing campuses. They're just cruising though. Research labs going in. Do we have any uranium on the map yet? No uranium on the board for anyone. Big sad. We're looking at that uranium. We want nukes. We also have spaceports coming down in Maputo. I mean, 42 turns for a spaceport is too many turns. But the thought is there. There are spaceports going down in Mapuche territory. Sportsac, you did get gifted a sub. Again, another really sexy Great Wall. I don't know what China's doing. They got some like interior designers. VB, the Great Wall is outside. The Great Wall is not inside. You can't interiorly design something that's outside. They just have some good designers. Some good civil servants working hard in the architecture department to make the Great Wall sexy. We hit a hype train. That's 8 subs and 200 bits. Yo. Thank you. Choo-choo. Much appreciated. That was fun. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. I love a good hype train. Thank you guys all so much. All right.
Obi-Wan.
Whoa! Here we go. Civ
Civ Strategist gifted a tier 1 sub to Virgo Pros.
Virgo.
This is their first
Oh.
gift sub in the channel.
I'm getting used to the TTS. That lady scares me. Virgo Pros getting that gifted sub. The emotes, the subsection of the Discord. Thank you so much to Civ Strategist for making that happen. Much love. Love a gifted sub. Appreciate it. Bringing new people into the community. More spaceports going down. Spain's
Louis?
killing it.
I think this is the beginning of a
Cranky
beautiful
Old
friendship.
Cuber, welcome in. That's a fun name. That's a fun name. Cranky Old Cuber. Put a 1 in the chat if your first sub here was a gifted sub. How many of you are out there right now? The interior designed the Great Wall of China. Yeah, I realize. See, that is what gifting subs does. Right? It doesn't matter if it's
Everything's
here.
under control. Situation normal.
Whoa, 300 bits. We'll talk about that in a second. It doesn't matter if it's here or in other places. But gifting subs brings people into the community, and once they're there and they enjoy it, they might sub, they might gift out subs, and it keeps bringing people into the community. Love to see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cranky Old Cuber with 300 bits. Drops the follow, drops the 300 bits. Having a grand old time. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's the score looking in this game? Zhao's still ahead. Philip's still in second. Lady Six Guy on the catch-up. Well ahead of Tamar now. It's close-ish. But it's not like that close, you know? I don't know how to explain it. It's like in between. You know how Quiznos tries to do like a 9-inch sub instead of 6-inch and 12-inch? So they can be different than Subway. It's like that. It's just lame and no one wants it. You either want a 6-inch sub or you want a foot long. I never went to Quiznos and went, you know what? I want a 9-inch sub. I get what they're doing, but you kind of just want a big one. I don't know. Anyways, that's kind of what the difference is like. If we look at yields, though, Canada, 471 signs, 466 for Spain, though. So things are close. Spain is putting down spaceports and going on the Earth satellite mission, launching that bad boy into the sky. Canada behind, building the Golden Gate Bridge, which is going to be awesome once it's done. But still behind Spain in terms of pace right now. Spectator is doing awful. Yeah, we're not very good at Civ. We're learning. We're learning as we go along. Would you say it snowballs? Yes. Everything snowballs. What is there a way to check? What am I checking? I don't know what I'm checking. I don't know what I can check things. Oh, what was my favorite Quiznos sandwich? That's a killer question. Oh, I cannot remember. I haven't been near a Quiznos in a while just because the one that was near me shut down. They relocated. What was it called? I know what it is, and it was so good. Okay, I'm gonna have to look up my favorite Quiznos. I know which one you're talking about, though, and that was very good as well. Do you have any uranium on the board yet? We're looking out for it. We know Tamar is gonna auto-collect it, so we're just kind of waiting. How's the culture victory going? Portugal earlier was ahead in culture. And doing okay. Like, it's not a lot in terms of the victory percentage, but like it's a good amount. He's trying really hard. More spaceports going down for Spain. Earth satellite being launched. I mean, if he can just roll here. Valencia also in a prime location to deny cities here from the other civs. Yeah, Quiznos is great. I'm not trying to dunk on Quiznos and the quality of their food, because it is really good. I'm just trying to, like, it was clear the only reason they had 9-inch subs is because Subway didn't. And I think they overestimated how many people wanted a 9-inch option. And I know my sample size and research is small and not very well done. And it's mostly just based on mine and, like, the few people I've talked about Quiznos to. But, like, no one went, you know what? I was going to go to Subway. But then I went to Quiznos because I didn't quite want a 6-inch. But I was not hungry enough for a foot long. Like, you just go to whichever one's closest. Right? I don't know. I need the research on that. I'm just not feeling that many people went to Quiznos instead of Subway because there was a 9-inch sandwich. Elliot Peters' first sub here was indeed a gift sub from Bose. Bose killing it. Elliot Peter also killing it. Two people that are always killing. Do we have any canals? I am ready. Chat, do you guys see any canals? I've been waiting for this all week. Do we not have a single canal? Are my eyes deceiving me, or is the AI letting us down? Maybe giving the AI uranium is like a poison chalice. Come on, build the Panama Canal like right out to the ocean here. Come on. Do we, what? No canal anywhere? What is happening? What has the world come to? I'm looking around. I'm trying to find one. I'm at a loss for words. I don't think we have a canal. This is an awesome spaceport. Imagine going to work for NASA and you're just like in the tundra, but you have eyesight of like a cool farm. Like these people are killing it and they're eating all this food and stuff. And then you're just like in the frozen spaceport. I can't search. No, it won't let me. We're eyes only, baby. Eyes only. We do have the Earth satellite going down in Mapuche's land, which is awesome. I don't see a canal. I am officially upset. It's time to start writing our members of parliament about this. This is unacceptable. Or I guess Congress people if you're in the States or wherever. Write your senator. Yeah, I don't see a single canal. Oh! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Canalysis. Found one! Ladies and gentlemen, your first chance for Canalysis today. What do we think of this just exquisite Panama Canal? How are we feeling about it? Some people liking it. Some people not liking it. Oh, this is a blizzard. Okay. It doesn't connect to any city though. All it does is connect. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a 2. It's good for defense if you need to move boats like into here, but it doesn't like really make that much sense to me. All right, some people are liking it, some people are disliking it. It's an canal. That's what I think. That's where I'm at. Copan having a bad time. Spain does have uranium on the board now, so nukes are in play. Let's take a look at the science victory. Where are people at? Spain and Canada neck and neck. If Canada can pull out this victory, that would be huge. Coming in hot with the moon landing. Neil Armstrong fighting between two different civs here. It does connect. I'm giving it a 2. I'm not fully dissing it because it does connect 2 bodies of water that were otherwise disconnected. But in terms of how useful that is for the production, I mean, come on. Is it really that useful? That Golden Gate Bridge is done now. And before this flooded, this was a very nice looking Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, it's not done yet. 2 turns until it's fully complete. What we're missing here, though, and there's one big thing that I'm not liking about Canada's gameplay here, is that this naked uranium tile does not have a mine on it. Please, come on down. Just right here, baby. I see you. You're there, you're in Sherbrooke, you're hanging out, you're chilling, you're getting up, you're leaving your apartment, you got your coffee, you're putting on your what?
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Yep, I get it. I get it. You want solar power. You want this tundra solar power instead of uranium. Fine. What's the point of giving civs uranium? Why do we even do it? Why do we even do it? All they're gonna do is put solar panels on top of it. They're not gonna use it. They're not gonna nuke. They're just gonna take our gift and throw it back in our face. Spain is not though. Spain is like good. We like Spain. They're building the Manhattan Project and GDRs for maximum fun. Spaceport's going down all over the place. Tamar getting in the mix. If we're looking at score though, if we're looking at score and yields, Canada, Spain, still ahead of the game. You know what? Maya's not too far behind. I think anyone in the 300 still is probably too far out to really catch up. Canada, the only one going for the Mars colony right now, though, so they have that going for them. Culture victory getting closer for... Oh, now Maya's ahead of Zhao, so never mind. See you, Zhao. You're not winning anything. Religious victory still doing all kinds of things. Looking at the score, though, Zhao is still on top with Philip, Lady Six Guy, and Tamar rounding at the top 4. Canada back in a respectable position. I do not want any notifications, Amazon, right now. I am busy. Fighters going down in Batumi. That city's going to loyalty flip, though, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Rock bands aplenty, though, for those still going for that culture win. Portugal is going to lose Vizier here in 13 turns. Does that knock them out of the top? I don't think so. Canada Diplo check. Canada Diplo check. 14 out of 20. Do they have the Statue of Liberty? Canada, if you do not have the Statue of Liberty, I can just see right here. Nope, none from Wonders. 3 from Wonders. None, no, it's still there. Statue of Liberty is still available. Canada, you can win a Diplo victory here. Wilfrid Laurier, do us Canadians proud and win our most coveted victory, the diplomatic victory, the peacekeepers of the world. China has been, you know what? These Great Walls are so good. I am enjoying, this one's a little less good. This one needs to connect. But anyways, I'm enjoying these Great Walls a lot. They're not particularly helpful. He did build the Panama Canal, though, which is something. That's worth a lot of points in my book. If you have a bad game, but you build the Panama Canal, how on earth is this city here? What happened? So Canada had a settler, and they walked it up. What happened here? The government plaza. That's how it happened. They settled the city here and actually built a government plaza. That's +8 loyalty plus the governor, and that's enough, baby. That's all you need. Hilarious. There's also a hockey rink here with a Zamboni driving on it. Gotta love watching the Zamboni on the intermissions. This is actually a really realistic looking hockey rink. I'm happy with that. Gotta settle those cities. Canada's on the hustle. Canada knows how to hustle. These flood barriers are coming in a little late. A little late for the flood barriers. We do have a canal going down, though. Somewhere there is a canal being built. It connects from somewhere to somewhere. I have no idea which tile the canal is actually going. Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to canalysis this until it's confirmed. We're not going to canalysis it until it's confirmed, but like, I'm worried. We have uranium hopping in for a bunch of civs here. No one has actually built nuclear weapons yet, which is another disappointing thing. I expect to see nuclear weapons. That is where we're going with this one. Batumi is flipping over to Maya. That would be that's a huge pickup. Lots of good districts here. Some uranium, which is always fun. That's exciting. Is this canal done? One turn left. We're going to have to do this, aren't we? All right, ladies and gentlemen, get your emotes out, because it is time for... Canalysis. This one's bad. I don't know how to say this nicely, because I am Canadian, and I want to give my kin the benefit of the doubt. This canal is bad. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to give it a number. No need to rub it in the face of my fellow citizens. But this is not ideal. This was not a good use of taxpayer money. That's all I'm going to say on it. That's all I'm going to say. Nice, respectful. No need to be aggressive with my canalysis there. The Tour de Belém is kind of going down here. I reckon they don't really have the production. I think like 4 production or whatever is not enough to build most wonders in this game. Quebec City just hanging out separate from Canada. There's a lot of like symbolic vibes in this display. Quebec City just not at all connected to Canada. Just off in its own area, doing its own thing. We do have Tamar building nukes. Now, I do wonder how much their uranium stores have been depleted by the fact that they lost the uranium that was near them. Batumi now belonging firmly in Mayan control. Can we get a Diplo check? Canada at 15. If they get the Statue of Liberty, they will be 1 away. The culture victory going for Maya, though. Holy smokes, 215 out of 444. Will we see the second Maya culture victory of the run here? Spain currently leading in a science victory. Canada's still the only person going to Mars, though. I don't know how that makes any sense, but that's still what's happening. Quebec City at its best. Just off on its own. Doing its own thing. Wants nothing to do with the rest of Canada. Do we have any hope or prayer of the Statue of Liberty being built? What is incredible is how insufficiently often the civ that is going to win a Diplo victory just doesn't build the Statue of Liberty when it's available. It happens a lot. It does look like we are going to get a culture victory. Also, having the bagpipes play. This is Bose's favorite song, you guys. I don't know if Bose is in the chat, but this is a banger. This is Bose's favorite. I think out of all the soundtracks, isn't this the one? Do you guys remember Bose's tier list? I think this is the one he said was his favorite song in the tier list. Was the Scottish Bagpipes. I don't know much about Bo's taste in music. I couldn't believe it when he said that. I couldn't believe it when Bo said, yeah, I love Scotland's music. It's almost as much as I like pickles. Scotland's music is the best. GDR's coming. I think Maya might win a culture victory before we even get to any of it. It's looking good. The rock bands are out and about. It's looking good. Purdy hates Persia. I mean, you can just vibe. Also, I love having this stuff on sliders, man. Sliders change the world. People assume like cool stuff is going to change the world. Putting your audio on like individual channels with sliders is like on another level. It's on another level. You can't beat it. Having all your audio on sliders, incredible stuff. All right, another canal is being built. Oh my goodness, is this a good one? We'll find out in 5 turns. I don't want to get presumptuous here. The information era is upon us. Lots of civs building nukes. You love to see it. Do I have the Teddy theme on sliders? No, I do have... Here's what I've got. This is what's currently running on a slider. The Civilization 6 complete soundtrack. It has all the songs. I do not want it to play this one because Christopher Tin will copyright me on YouTube. Anyways, it has all the stuff. There's so much here. I have no idea what any of it means. I'm not really a music guy, but it's just on shuffle. Who owns Huey? I thought it was here. Oh. What? Wait. How did this happen? Can we time out? I have a referee question about Civ. I have a question about how this is working. Timeout. Is there a culture bomb involved? Mapuche took a city. Oh, but like, how did it swap? How did this tile swap work? So Mapuche took this city, which had the Huey, but then somehow lost this tile. Because there's no connecting tile to it. And like, I get how it would work if he had this mound tile. This is owned by Vizier. This one. This city owns it. So what is this? This is owned by Fun Chow. Wow, cool. I mean, your city can grow farther than 3 tiles away if it's running out of room. You just can't work these tiles with citizens. Fascinating stuff. We have GDRs on the board, though. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure how this is working. But you know what? Sometimes you don't need to know. It's like asking how someone gets the Force in Star Wars, or like how magic works in Harry Potter. Like, how do you get born magical versus muggle? There's no, you never get to find out. It's just to see, like, who knows? Why is Hermione a witch? Why is Petunia a muggle? You don't get to know. It just happens. Like, some people are just born with it. Right? Same with this. Like, maybe the tile magic just exists. Maybe there's just tile magic we're not aware of. Carl has said multiple times he can read our minds. That leads me to believe Firaxis is capable of magic that we're just not able as mere mortals to understand. And that's what's happening. This to me is somewhere, this is the same kind of powers that Carl uses to read our minds. A wizard did it. Exactly. Someone at Firaxis is messing with our brains, really making us question the meaning of life. Like, hey, you think you know Civ? You do not know Civ. Let's throw this fun tile thing at them. All right, who's winning this game? I keep getting distracted. We're going on lots of tangents. I think preseason, perfect time for tangents, though. Lots of science going around. Canada's still stuck at that 460 range. Not really ideal with Spain at 700. That 700 will help you get to the Lagrange projects a little bit faster here. We do have Spain and Canada and Littoral going for the exoplanet expedition. It'll come down to who can get to those projects, though. And so far, I think only Spain can really do that. 8 turns here. What have we got going on over here? 8 turns here too, so pretty close, pretty close, pretty close. Where was that canal? We had a canal going down. I want to say it was this city. Oh boy. Do-do-do, canalysis. I'm gonna go with like a 7 on this one. 6? 6 maybe. It connects a city that wasn't connected to a body of water to a very large body of water. That is the main function of a canal. Trade routes here are going to be great. I think this is a good canal. I'm going to go with 6. Elliot Peter hates it. Elliot Peter does not like this canal. I mean, just the view of the Eiffel Tower from the canal too is incredible. Incredible stuff happening. Who's got nukes? Who are we watching for? We have 0 nukes on the board because these AI hate fun. They are the anti-fun club. It's kind of like the anti-social social club. Give everyone uranium and they're not going to use it. On nukes, at least. They got the GDRs, which are fun, I guess. They're just a little less fun. GDRs are like, they're less fun, but it's more prolonged. I'm looking for big bursts of fun in my life. 4 out of 10? All right. Oh, I like the way Zach does his rankings. He puts like his score in party canals and then fills out the rest in rip canals. So if it's a 2 out of 10, you get 2 parties and 8 rips. I like that. Adds a little bit of positivity to the whole experience. No matter what, you're at least getting that 1 party canal. If it made a difference in the game, I do like this little strategy here of settling these little islands. I think getting these extra cities and kind of taking that away from the other civs and giving yourself like a strategic advantage here, very helpful. Well done, Other Zach. Thanks, Other Zach. We have so many people in this community that we have 2 Zachs now. I made it through all of school. I don't know how believable this is or what I was expecting. All of elementary school, high school, and university, not a single other Bradley in any of my classes. Portugal does like fun. Portugal can confirm they are not the anti-fun club. They love fun things, like nukes. We officially have 3 nukes with Zhao. He's going on a trip in his favorite rocket ship. Can we launch those at somebody? I don't mean to be that guy. I don't want to put pressure on you, Zhao. You don't have any bombers, do you? Do you have the... You do have a nuclear submarine right here, though. I see you. I see you. You can't hide. You got the ability. You've got the ability to do it. Nukes coming down with the Khmer too, man. All right. What I'm seeing here, small sample size, but this is 2 games so far that we've given all the AI uranium, like spawn guaranteed, and we are seeing more nukes, which is exactly what we want. So I think we're going to keep spawn guaranteed. As we move into the proper AIPL Season 2, I think spawn guaranteed strategics are fair, or at least fun. And we're all here to have a good time. Anyone counting down yet? Yep. Philip and Canada and Litoro are all counting down, so it is a tight race. Is anyone building projects? Litoro, not building any projects, because he's an idiot. Canada, not building any projects, because he's an idiot. And Spain? Oh, Spain's building projects! Yo! What a smart guy. The Spain... You know what? If there's one thing I know about Spanish people, it's that they're smart. That's what I learned about them. When someone's like Spain, when we do that word association game, and someone goes Spain, I go big brains, baby. That's the first thing that comes to my head. Very well played from old Spainy there, old Philip. Yeah, Mansa Musa, official champion, won the final without ever winning a game. Do we have a nuke? Please. Bro. Nope. Won the AIPL final without actually winning a single one of the 4 games. Aggregate score was the best, though. Pickin' Mapu gets a canalysis. Do-do-do, canalysis. Ah, that was sick, that little scrolling. If I gave the other one a 7, I gotta give this a 7. I think I might have overshot my ranking a little bit, but I can't be inconsistent now. I gave the other one a 7. This accomplishes the same thing. This one's gotta be a 7 as well. I don't want to be inconsistent now. You have to have a code. There's nothing more compelling than a good guy with a code and a bad guy with a code. You gotta have a code, and I've already for this game, I've already decided what's a 7 and what's not, and this is the exact same thing. Also, getting the ability to connect these cities on both sides, helpful. Helpful indeed. Oh, man, these Great Walls are a little uglier once they get flooded or whatever, or bombed or something. They're a little less nice. All right, Spain is going 3 light years per turn. Canada and Littorio still slacking. I think Spain's got this in the bag. And Spain on the come up, baby. Spain on the rise. Spain did not win a single game in any competition of the AIPL last time. Did not perform well in a lot of games. Coming out hot in a competition of all the civs that kind of got buffed and kind of taken care of in the April patch. It seems like Spain might be the winner here. Fascinating. Obviously, small sample size, not a best of 4 or anything, but like a fun little game here to figure it out. Team 1, oh, is Team 1 getting that big win in, getting all those channel points? I really like the design of the Estadio. It's so cool. It's all the wonders are very well designed and the animations are fantastic, but there's something about Estadio that just really brings it to life. The parking spots, the little area in the front that you can play around in, the soccer pitch, the different colored stands. I can kind of imagine it like really happening in there, which I think is super cool. How are the yields looking before the end here? 866. Holy schmoses. That's a lot. We have 652 culture here. 515, 502. These are some fat numbers. Now, these guys are getting the deity bonuses. I do like seeing these industries, though. I'm not seeing a lot of corporations, but it does seem like the AI are making good use of the industries. So I think moving into Season 2, it is worth keeping monopolies on, right? Occasionally, we might get the extra culture victory because of it. But also, I think it's just helpful. Canada could now win the game if they built the Statue of Liberty. We are now at the point where Canada is more focused on building thermonuclear weapons, to the joy of many. But they are not building the one thing that could... It's shocking to me that none of the AI realized this. Any AI who is at 16 Diplo points should immediately build the Statue of Liberty. Automatic, #1 priority. Did I forget to set the game to quick speed? I did indeed, but we're having fun with this one. I totally forgot. Jeter's back. I just forgot. We're having fun with this one, though. What do we want? More nukes. When do we want them? Now. I totally forgot to put it on quick speed. That's my bad. Stop the count. It's not an official match. Normally you guys yell at me quicker. I'm surprised it took someone to turn 300. Jeter, I am happy for you. How did your ethics test go? I liked your quote about having to write an ethics paper instead of just saying they're just a bunch of greedy shits or whatever. I like that conundrum. Like, they're just really greedy, but I'm going to make it sound like an ethical conundrum. You think your paper was fun, that's good. If anything, playing it on standard speed is actually more fair. Oh, I mean, we got so many armies and bombs and stuff coming around. You'd think some of these nukes would go off. Canada has got 2 thermo nukes instead of winning the game. Canada, can we, like, win this one here? We're so close. We need to teach Canada about the Statue of Liberty. We need to teach them. Clearly, they don't know about it. They don't know it exists. They don't know where to put it. Did someone else build it? I'm going to check on this. This makes me so mad. Nope. Nope. 4 from Wonders. Did Lady Six Guy build it? I'll forgive them if Lady Six Guy built it. 4 from Wonders sounds like Lady Six Guy built it. Is anyone seeing the Statue of Liberty? I'm not really seeing it. It could be 4 from another collection of wonders. I can't search it in this game. Just the way the mod works. Where would I put the Statue of Liberty IRL Canada? Obviously the coast of Vancouver. I'm a homer, man. Give me all the good stuff in Vancouver Harbor. Man, you get off the SkyTrain, you go to waterfront, you have the whole kind of walkway, you have Canada Place, you got Flyover Canada, you got everything right there, you got the cruise ships coming in, and then boom, the Statue of Liberty. Ah, it would look so good. I mean, obviously the East Coast needs some love. You could put it in like a lake in Ontario, I suppose, but that would be lame. I don't think the Statue of Liberty belongs in a lake. I would assume, I would think Vancouver Harbor would be nuts. I mean, I think Spain's winning. I don't see the Statue of Liberty. I don't think Maya built it. Now, some of these nukes could go off. That would be great. Vancouver is definitely top city I want to go to. We need to do a VBCon Vancouver. Just like organize a weekend where I'll just go to the pub every night. And then people who want to travel to Vancouver, sure, Jeter, go for it. If the news is that you're doing a Pokemon Gold and Silver Let's Play, I'm interested. Because I need to watch that. I need that in my life. All right, Spain wins, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, is Vetislav going down? Is Vetislav done? Or did you just move on? Are we still following Vetislav around? All right, Spain has won the game. Big props to Spain. Let's go for player score. Who won the score victory? So Spain actually third in score. Zhao and Maya ahead in score at the end, which is very interesting that Maya made the come up. Tamar finished somewhere in the middle with Canada and the Khmer. Interesting. China way at the bottom. China did not have a good game. You really liked your visits to Montreal. Yeah, Spain won the science victory. Units lost. Portugal. Units killed. Maya killed the most units. That's interesting. We don't look at these graphs nearly enough. Player science. Wow, Tamar had to come down. So Tamar was doing fine. It's actually interesting how it doesn't really stay close for that long. Like, it immediately splits. But Spain with the big rise at the end here. That's a cool twist in the story. Resigns from the North Korean national team. Then boom. Disappeared. I like that. That's a fun little kink in the story. What else was interesting here? Great people earned. Interesting that there's no correlation here. Great people earned for Spain is like way at the bottom, and yet they won pretty convincingly. That's interesting. Total governors, pretty even at the top. Wonders constructed, even at the top. So maybe there is a correlation between wonders constructed and victory here. China, their whole ability is centered around building wonders. Well done, China. Everyone claps for China in the chat. Wonder building extraordinaire. Absolutely having a great time. This is the performance we're looking for out of China in terms of wonder building. Cities lost. The Khmer. Districts constructed. Okay, now here's an interesting correlation maybe. Districts constructed versus whether you win or not. Because this seems to follow pretty well with the score. Right, it's not perfect because Zhao's up top, but Maya's in the same spot. A bunch of these civs are kind of hovering in the middle. That's interesting. It'd be cool to do percentages, how correlated all this stuff is. All right, let's take a quick break, and then we'll hop into game number. China built 2 wonders. That's an impressive amount. That's an impressive amount. Let's take a quick 2 to 5 minute break, depending on what you need. I'm going to head to the bathroom. I'm going to grab some water. Going to have another sip of whiskey. And I will be right back, and we'll hop into game number 2 for the day, which will be something I'm not sure yet. And we'll do it on quick speed, so it doesn't take forever. BRB. Yo. What's up? How are we doing? How are we feeling? What are we playing? Someone tell me what we're playing. I know we want True Start stuff. I don't think I can do True Start Big Earth. I don't think I can do True Start Big Earth. As much as people want to see it, I think my computer will die. I think my computer will die and will be sad forever and ever. All right, more fun. Let's go for quick speed, though. Rematch of the streamer tournament. Okay, are you talking about the Civ Give? Wait. The rematch of the streamer tournament. Which streamer tournament? The Civ Give, the one that I just played in? All right, let's do a rematch of the Civ Give. I think that's hilarious. Oh, with me and Saxy. So that one happened like a month ago, or in April. Map where they fight for the middle of the map where the water is. What map type is that? All right. I think what we'll do is we'll save the rematch of the streamer one for next time so I can prep it. Right, so I think CME Fall. I think we'll do that another time. I think that sounds really good. What I really like, let's try a new map we haven't tried yet. Where's the, what's it called where the water's in the center? Inland Sea. All right, let's do Inland Sea. How do you think Coupe works on Inland Sea? Do we want to put Coupe on an Inland Sea map and see what happens? But like, he'll be in the sea. He can't go very far. Like, he can't go very far on an inland sea map. Mediterranean. Okay. So what do you mean by Mediterranean, Jerpo? Just only Mediterranean civs? Dido, Greece, Persia, Rome. Coupe. All right. Egypt. All right, let's do some Mediterranean civs on an inland sea with Coupe. That's what I've decided. Mediterranean civs plus Coupe on an inland map. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. It has been decided. Executive decision has been made. Coupe has entered the chat. Get your Coupe emotes out. Egypt needs to be in here. So you just start throwing civs in the chat and I'll just start plugging them in. Cleo's in. Dido, Greece, Persia, Rome. Dido. Which Greece? Gorgo? Sure. Persia, Cyrus, Rome, Trajan. I've got this, baby. I've got this. Mali, Ottomans, Suleiman. Where is he? We got him. The Ottomans are in. We played Mansa Musa last time. Is there anyone else? Alexander. Let's do it. Done. Mediterranean civs-ish plus Coupe on an inland sea map. We have not tried this before. This is uncharted territory. All right. Can we get a prediction up for who is going to win this game? This is fun. Mediterranean plus Coupe on an inland sea map. Coupe cannot mess this up. Putting Coupe on an inland sea is gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Standard, everything standard. Spawn guaranteed, though. Natural wonders, yeah, all good. We want barbarian mode. Heroes and legends monopolies. Score victory, seeds random. All right, let's rock and roll. We're on quick speed. Yeah. Cool. Let's play. I'm cheering for Coupe. I'm putting all my proverbial channel points on Coupe. I'll check it out later, cheater. I'll check it out after stream. Ozdemir Burke is here. Yo. Welcome in. Yo. He even said yo. He knows.
right steps.
Zozo, we played with Mally a bunch last week.
Now begins your greatest quest.
I don't know what to do with Mally because he's like the champion.
On towards the stars.
Right? And I kind of want to leave Mally, right? Like, I want the champion to kind of like be the champion until season 2. I don't want him to lose any of his shine in the in-between games, you know? Is that logic making sense? I'm just nervous of putting Mansa Musa in these games because he needs to go into next season being the champion. If he gets stomped week after week before the season starts, I don't know how I feel about that. Y'all gotta bet this is Coupe's best chance. He can't even... Coupe cannot possibly go settle the random tundra somewhere. It is not possible. This is his best chance. Yeah, Iphigenia's got 10 points in. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm gonna take 1 second here before we get started. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. What is this? It's the mother of all spreadsheets. Holy. Look at all these equations. Win turn, score, adjusted score, nuked, got nuked. The winner, yeah. Victory type? Oh my god. This is on another... this is the kind of stuff... I don't even know how to begin to comprehend how this happens. So one of the things I really wanted to do was just the tracking. I would have been totally happy if we just had a spreadsheet that tracked like every 50 turns. I really want to be able to draw some correlations between... Like, does the person with the highest culture at turn 50 win more games? That way we have some narratives, right? Once we get some data in here, we have some narratives to work with. We can check, oh, the person with the highest faith at turn 50 or whatever, highest gold, typically wins the game. Who is that at turn 50? Then we have, like, things to play with here. This is nuts. This is cool. And then it just keeps going down. Oh, man. Look at the tournament brackets tab. Where are the tabs? There are how do you, oh, at the bottom. Oh my god. Seeding stuff. Tournament score sheet. Tournament. Oh, there's brackets. There's brackets. There's a bracket! A real bracket made by a competent human. How do you even do this? How does this even happen? I have never been this happy. I have never been this happy. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. There it is. Someone's going in here as the champion of season 2. Jesus, man, this is unreal. Wow. I want to cry. This is going to make me tear up. This is beautiful. VB, this is... Okay, I am happier about this than anything I've got for Christmas like the last 10 years. Probably since the last thing I got for Christmas that I was legit like this excited for was the Nintendo or the Wii U that had the Wind Waker, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. I freaked out when I got that. Wind Waker is my favorite Zelda game. That's a hot take, but Wind Waker is a pitch perfect video game, man. So good. Tied with Ocarina of Time for nostalgic value, but man, Wind Waker is perfect. It's everything I want in a video game. This is incredible. I just don't even know. And I'm assuming this is all seeded. There's math. There's math to connect this all. So it all just works. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this and we're going to watch an AI game of Civilization. I just want everyone to know that I will be freaking about this until we start. I will be this happy about this spreadsheet forever till the end of time. Incredible. Okay, Onvars has to eat, but what's Basket Case's thing? Basket Case deserves the world. All of the world. Holy smokes. All right. I don't even remember who's playing. We got Coupe and stuff in here. That bracket is nice. Yeah, Basket Case made that. Just wow. Wow. The work ethic there. Holy. Incredible. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. We're playing this game. I don't even know how else to be this excited. Boop. Got him. All right, Barbs have spawned. Boop. Oh, Coupe, I see him. I see him in the ocean. He is in the inland sea. He's moving around. I see his warrior. I see another warrior. I see them. All right, we're on quick speed this time. Coupe has settled a city that is not in the tundra, ladies and gentlemen. It has happened. We are here today. We are gathered here today to witness Coupe not be an absolute dummy. Dido also on the coast here, depending on where this continent split is. Gonna be really cool. I love how this map is laid out. Everyone is just like right on the river here. This is cool. This is super cool. I wonder, I mean, imagine putting Herald on this map, just how many boats would be in this thing. I really like this map, man. This is fun. Gorgo over here having a grand old time. Rome has lots of space. You never want to give Rome this much space. He has lots of space. Everyone's got uranium and stuff as well, which is awesome. Lots of nukes. And then, then there's Egypt. Egypt is just off the main sea. Egypt is just having a good time, nowhere near the ocean, has a few little lakes to settle near. I mean, Rome's coming. This is the murder goon squad. Some of you like the use of my term murder goon squad in the last YouTube video. This is what I'm talking about. It's just coming. Look at this. It's just on the way. It is a force of nature. The surprise war, I just want to keep just right in here. We're going straight for the capital, baby. You get that off sea settle. Oh, there we go. We're fighting. We're fighting now. Is anyone else fighting yet? No, it's just Rome. I mean, it looks like there might be a fight popping off over here. This looks nasty. This could get nasty real quick here. I mean, this is a lot of units. Rapa Nui just hanging out in the middle. We are getting the chariot archers coming in, though. I think Rome may have overplayed his hand. Rome wasn't built in a day, but his units are going to get destroyed in one. This is not a good plan. The Sioux of Hattusa as well, coming in hot. Hot! Well done. I mean, these warriors are very far away, but I think the chariot archers got it. I think we're safe here. This mountain range is wild. This mountain range is absolutely wild. This is interesting. This looks like the Rockies. Like, here is BC, here is Alberta, and this was what the middle looks like. And you have to drive through it, and it's real scary and fun and cool. We do have a city being we do have a Coupe city being loyalty flipped already. Coupe can just not catch a break. Where is he in score? Already last? Yep, Coupe already last. Cool, Coupe. Thanks for making us believe for a hot minute that you weren't going to mail this one in. This is not going well if you're a fan of Coupe. This is not ideal, you know? Not what you were hoping for. I still can't get over how sweet that spreadsheet is. Honestly can't get over it. Stonehenge going down here. What I like about this map, actually, is everyone just gets to settle down, settle in, but has someone next to them that they can just go murder at some point. So it's just a matter of time, but everyone gets a chance to at least get in the game. I'm also interested to see how all these boats interact kind of in the middle of this sea here. What's this called? The Panthalastic Ocean. That sounds scientific. We do have Coupe trying to take his own city back. That's kind of rough to have to use your own military to take back a city that you already owned. That's kind of lame. He's such a Grisp. We need some Grisp merch. We need some Grisp merch for sure. Rome already guaranteeing that uranium. I'm literally pointing at my screen like this right now. Rome already guaranteeing that uranium input into the system. Very, very cool. All of Egypt's cities are fine. Still has a few freshwater settles. It's going to be totally okay. Lots of strategics hanging around here. More uranium, some niter, some horsey, some aluminum. I reckon Egypt's going to be just fine. The city is successfully being taken by Coupe. Is he just going to keep losing it, though? I really want to see... Did Coupe get Hercules? Coupe does have Hercules. Coupe has retaken the Nagarhuaha. That's very bad. I'm a bad person. He has put Victor there now. He is keeping the city. It's taken a while for Coupe to get established. He does have a lot of campus options here, and a pyramids option, and a Petra option, so we'll see if he takes those. There is a war popping up between Alexander and Cyrus here, and that is big. This is big news. Alexandria by the Latmus, one of the coolest city names in the game, is being attacked, kind of, by Zronka and the Immortals. I almost forgot what those units were called. The Immortal emblem, though, is a lesson in minimalist design. It's incredible. It tells you everything you need to know about how badass these things are without, like, punching you in the face. Just very well done artwork on the Immortals. Getting some great general points. Kabul is who you want to know, man. Kabul is who you want to know it's my favorite city-state in the game. Not because it's the best, but, like, Kabul double experience when you're playing a domination game. Nothing feels better than that. We got some wild campuses up here. If anyone ever discovers this land, this is the promised land. Just hanging out. Look at this. Look at this land that you can just settle and stuff. Macedonia attacking Persia? Shocked. We are all surprised. It has never happened. Oh, Ayanuk got the pyramids on their one flatland desert tile. That is an unfortunate kind of thing for Coupe here, who did seem like that might be an option. I really like this map, man. I'm having fun with this one. In terms of score, Cleopatra now joint bottom with Coupe, so Coupe has a friend. Unusual that Coupe has a friend here. Suleiman, Gorgo, Dido, Alexander on top. Trajan and Cyrus really not that far behind. Suleiman, though, what is Suleiman up to? Why is he in front here? Campus down next to the reef. Very well done. Got the Stonehenge. Good holy site. Another good holy site. Another holy site, not the best one. But like I mentioned in the video coming out on Thursday, your holy sites don't always need to be the best because the great prophet points also just become faith because the great prophets run out very quickly. So you kind of get a built-in adjacency bonus every time, and it's amazing. I thought Mohenjo was my favorite. So Mohenjo, I think, is the best. I think Mohenjo is like, if I go into a game of Civ, the city-state I most want to meet every single game is Mohenjo. Because it just changes the way you can play the game and unlocks so many other options for you. So this is a wild forest fire. So Mohenjo is my favorite in the sense that if I load into any game of Civ, I'll always want to meet Mohenjo. But there's nothing I find more fun, city-state wise, than getting Kabul in a domination game. This is a poor use of Kabul, but he is going to take it. Wow. Yo. Wow, okay. Okay, take everything I'm saying, Alex. I'm making some good points about Kabul, and you're just going to ruin them. Wow, Alexandria by the Latmus has been taken by the Immortals. Ladies and gentlemen, Cyrus is not around. That's the one where all the cities count as being next to fresh water. That's the one. Like, you get into a game of Civ, and all of a sudden you can settle your cities not on water. That is like... It unlocks... Just the amount of districting options it unlocks is incredible. Like, it's... I would argue it's the best city-state in the game. The only thing that sucks about it is, like, the level to which, if you lose Mohenjo, its destructive is very high. But that's, like, the risk-reward situation we got going on here. Like, imagine you get Mohenjo, and you have this map, and you can just settle a bunch of cities here. Incredible stuff. Is Mohenjo in the game? I don't think so. I don't think Mohenjo's in this one. I am surprised that Cyrus so easily took Alexandria by the Latmus. Did that do anything to the score here? Priority. Alex is like, yo, have you heard about this Kabul place? Sir, we're getting attacked in one of our actual cities. Like, nah, dude, no. You don't understand how cool this Kabul place is. They got like water and like uranium in a mine, dude. We gotta take that over real fast. It does seem like Alex is finding the promised land, though. This campus, I'm waiting for this campus to go down. It better happen. This is also a really good campus right here. It's a +5er. Just sitting there, ready to be taken. Ooh, Dido making the choice to not settle on the coast is interesting, considering she'd probably get full loyalty depending on where the continent split is. Kothon going down for Dido's nice. She is having to move away from the coast a little bit, which sucks for her. Coupe at least getting a chance to get into the game. Building this Machu Picchu would be wildly good. I'm not sure if I have faith that it's going to happen, but I think if it did happen, it'd be great. Getting Sinbad on this map might be interesting. I'm not really sure how useful it would be. But it's better than getting it in like one of the puddles, so at least that's what's happening. Cleopatra now definitely at the bottom. Coupe, ladies and gentlemen. Can we get some love for Coupe in the chat?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge announcement. Coupe is not last. I repeat, we are watching a game with Coupe in it that he is not last, and he's actually a little bit ahead of last. It's kind of like close, but it's kind of not even close.
All right, let's take a look at some yields quick. We're at that stage of the game. Suleiman coming in hot with a 145. That is unreal. 105 trailing, interesting. In terms of culture, though, Gorgo obviously 106 feels about right with a couple people lagging behind in the 80s. Great library helping out a little bit here in Gorgo's territory. Getting some more campuses down. Got that great profit. Yeah. I was just like, great profit. That doesn't sound right. It's definitely a great profit. I was thinking of like cash, money bags profit. Also, just huge move to have a great profit and not a holy site. That is the level that we're at right now. Great profit and not a holy site. Well done. Making that policy card worth it, baby. Do we have the Colosseum going down? We do have the Colosseum going down. The priority is now, though, to build an amphitheater and a knight, and not the Colosseum. Very interesting level of priorities. We have Ray here, a city that would be much better if you had Mohenjo-Daro. I just keep pointing them out. Pydna, another city, would be amazing. Chaldiki, Alexandra, they're all better cities with Mohenjo. This Huey is wild. Someone stop this man from building the best Huey in the game right now. Someone stop him. This man is about to change the world with this Huey. Ooh, I can't rename cities in this, unfortunately. I'm gonna refund that one. I like the idea though, Ozdemir. I just can't rename cities in this one. Just the whole AIPL stuff. I can't like go in and do it. Machu Picchu is in 7 turns. Come on, give that to, yes! All right, Coupe now has the Machu Picchu. All options are on the table for Kuche. For Coupe. I was trying to Coupe and Mapuche. And options all in one word. That was awkward what I just did in my mouth there, but that's fine. So we have Machu Picchu going down for Coupe. Mapuche not involved in the process. But this unlocks a whole bunch of options here. Look at all these good districts you can get along these mountain ranges, all up here as well. Very good stuff from Coupe to get that secured. I am a fan. Rome is losing Puteoli to loyalty, which is not ideal, especially if you already have a governor there. It's not great, Bob. It's not what you want. It's not what you want. How's Egypt doing otherwise? The problem with Egypt is just not enough cities. You gotta come and settle these cities up here, and see, she just hasn't. She just hasn't. Gorgo also not settling a lot of cities. You think Gorgo would focus over here a little bit? This is a good Atemananki place. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen though. I'm confused as to why she's not settling more cities. I guess she is building that settler. Well done. Gordian coming down here. We also have the Oracle in for Cyrus. That's huge. Now losing Alexandria by the Latmus must be in a dark age. Is in a dark age. I'm a genius. I'm a genius, ladies and gentlemen. Alexandria by the Latmus is in a dark age. Not ideal. Where is Alex at? In a standard age. It's not, I thought it might be a golden age for a second, but it's not. If we can get a governor in here, there's already a governor in here. If you could put a unit in there, maybe that might help a little bit. Get one of these trebuchets in there. The superior siege unit. I love the trebuchet memes on Reddit, by the way. Anyone who participates in the trebuchet memes on Reddit is a hero and a legend. Just endless entertainment. I like what Coupe's doing. Coupe is in this game, ladies and gentlemen. He is currently 6th.
Ladies and gentlemen, Coupe is not even second last.
That was an announcement. Do you guys remember in school when your principal would make an announcement and they call your name and you're like, what am I? And you know it's probably just like your mom brought you lunch or something, but all the kids in your class went, you're in trouble. You're going to get expelled. And you knew that wasn't true, but you took it really personally and were really hurt for like weeks. How did they think that? I didn't do anything wrong. Why would my friends think that? And you don't even realize they're just making fun of you. Definitely never happened to me, but classic. Inland Sea Coupe, new Terra Coupe. I mean, look, Coupe is not doing well here. Let's be real. Coupe is not playing well. But if we're comparing to Coupe with the option of settling Tundra, Inland Sea kind of forces Coupe to at least settle one initially decent city, which kind of really helps. VB, do I want to say? It's just, it happened to me lots. It happened to loads of my friends. I was also on the other end where when we get called to the office in like grade 6. And I was like, Mark is getting expelled. What an idiot. And then he would just come back with McDonald's and I'd be like, why didn't I get McDonald's? Why do I have to eat this juice box? I guess you drink a juice box. Like, why do I have to have this Lunchables? And he's getting McDonald's fries and chicken nuggets. It was a whole thing. It's a whole thing in elementary school. If you didn't have that experience in elementary school of like the principal calling you to the office just to get lunch and all your friends making fun of you, did you even live? Did you even have a whole life? Oh man, yeah. Like in year 5 when you're like 10 or 11 and you're starting to get in that like age, because there's 3 phases. People only ever talk about the cooties phase and then like the teenage phase. There's a phase before that where at like 10 or 11, before the cooties age, right? Where you're actually like totally friends with the girls and the girls are totally friends with the guys and like, they go to each other's birthday parties and it's super cool. There is that like year or 2 where nothing matters, right? And then you get into cooties and then you go back. There are people forget about that pre-cooties level. If you look at the people that were invited to my birthday parties, when I went from 10 to like 15, you can see the whole cooties evolution and how that went through my friend group. Like 10 and 11, like just invite everyone in the class. 12, 13, ew, cooties. Only my friend Kyle and Daniel are coming to my birthday. And then by 14 or 15, it's like cool again and you're all good. People, yeah, I just want to acknowledge the pre-cootie phase that no one ever talks about. Baby, did you eat your juice box today? Yes. My mom asked me the other day why I have a VB shirt, and I was like, I don't want to explain it. That's an explanation. I don't want to explain it. All right, how are we doing for score here? We're kind of getting distracted. For score, we have Suleiman up top. Coupe back in 7th place. Look, he's trying really hard here. Suleiman is up top. Taking a look at the yields, though. Where are we at with the yields? 208 for Alex here with science. That's a massive number. Alex is getting carried away with the science. That's absolutely huge. Suleiman not too far behind, but Alex also with the highest culture in the game. Absolutely unreal. He's living the dream over here. He's taking Kabul, getting some trade routes, getting the Diplo quarter down. He's got lots of units. He's got the Coliseum. This is a wild kind of wondery, districty mess over here. He doesn't even have any of the good campuses yet. He hasn't even fully found the promised land of science up here. He's still searching. He's still searching for the promised land of science. Oh, Alexandria is going down. He just hasn't seen it yet. I bet you he hasn't even come up here. What an idiot. He doesn't even know what he's missing out on. All right. How are the victory conditions going? Diplomacy, nothing. Religion, nothing, although closer than the last game. Science, obviously nothing yet. Culture, nothing. Domination, Also nothing. Very interesting report. That's like the weather report. It's like if you look outside, it's bland. 10 degrees, overcast. Thanks, Jim. Back to the action. I like this farm kind of hexagon here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hexagon. That's 6. It's a hexagon. Do I have any middle/high school stories that I want to say? I did get my friend suspended one time. And it was so funny. So I was a kid in high school who, and you know what? The teacher involved knew we were best friends. And so she should have known better. But I did manage to pull one over on my best friend. He got suspended for 2 days from school, which was hilarious. So me and my friend, we were very, very close friends. Obviously, I have like one best friend in high school. Everything's great. And so we like to play little jokes and pranks on each other like friends do. And so we had this little ongoing gag where we'd like prank each other and stuff. And one day what happened, this was year 10 or 11. So we were like 16, 17 years old. So this was not young high school. This was like we were a year or two away from graduating. I want to say we were probably maybe 15 to 16. Can we talk about the Scouting Coupe Settler? Where is that thing? I gotta finish my story now that I've started. That does sound more important though. Where is this settler? I'm looking in the tundra. Coupe likes the tundra. We have the yo! We found it. This scout is brilliant. It's brilliant. All right, so I was like 15 or 16, and me and my friend were walking down the hallway in school. And you just know your friends, right? So I knew if I pushed him in the hallway, he would push me back as like a funny, like I'll push him, he pushes me. And it's like a funny thing. So I saw this teacher walking down the stairs, and I just had this light bulb moment, and it was instant. I saw the teacher walking down the stairs, and it was like not a spiral staircase, but you walk down and then you have to turn on the square and then walk down again. So there's a moment where you're not facing it. So they're coming down, they see us in the hallway, and while their back is turned, I push my friend. And so I push him to like the other side of the hallway, like a really hard push. And so he comes back and he just like body checks me into the lockers that are next to us. But by that time, the teacher is turned around. So when he body checks me into the lockers, I like jump into them and make a big deal out of it. And then I start really yelling at him for bullying me and how terrible he's been and how I've asked him to stop and all of this stuff. And so this teacher sees this and is absolutely horrified at this disgusting display of aggression from my friend. And so my friend got yanked to the office. My friend got yanked to the office, and so 10 minutes later, I walk up to the office. And so when I walk in, you see my friend's face, and you see, like, he thinks I'm there to rescue him. He thinks I'm there to be like, it was a joke, I'm sorry. And so what I do is I just double down and tell the exact same story to the principal, and the principal, who does not know we're good friends. The teacher should have known better, but the principal definitely did not know any better. And so I doubled down and I told the whole story a second time, and about how I've asked him to stop bullying me and he's been really mean and he's making school really difficult. And the principal suspended him for 2 days. I realize it's not like the funniest story, but it's funny to me every time. I'm such a prick, man. It was so good. It was so funny. Just the look on his, imagine, because I walk back into the office and you can see on his face, he thinks I'm there to explain that it was a joke and that I was joking. But then I just double down and stick with the bit. Oh my God, it's so funny. It's so good. When he has his wedding coming up soon, that's gotta be my story, because it is just the best. Did he forgive me? Of course he did. He thought it was so funny. He was never even mad at me. The dude got 2 days off school. Yeah, he wasn't even mad at me at all. He thought it was hilarious. It was just so good. Just the look when you think someone's coming to set the record straight and they just don't. Absolutely so good. So I was so proud of myself then. I'm still proud of myself. That was a nice little bit of play acting that I should have been in the theater program. Really, that's what I have learned today. All right, taking a look at the score here. Suleiman Alexander still really far ahead. Alexander ahead in yield still. Mostly still ahead in yields over everyone else. Yeah. Although Cyrus and Dido are catching up a little bit, respectively, here. Taking a look at the score, things are still pretty much as they stood. Coupe is now last again, which is not great. How'd that settler go? Whoa! 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 All right, Coupe. Coupe, what's up, dude?
Yo.
Hanging out all the way on this side of the map. What on earth is he gonna get Ann Shan here? Anna Shan? How did this happen, ladies and gentlemen? I don't even know how this happened. Where's the settler? Rapa Nui's a city-state. Where'd the settler go? This is unreal stuff. All right, looking at the army here, we have no uranium coming in yet. We are like at oil for a lot of people though, so it's not too far away for uranium. I really do think there's a huge advantage here for Macedon, just in terms of the amount of space they can still settle. Suleiman has space, but it's not good space, you know? There's a lot of districting going on. Getting Broadway here is nice, but there's not a lot of culture in this city, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. There's a good theater square here. Cyrus just stole Coupe's settler. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately,
Shame.
we must shame
Shame.
our best friend Coupe
Shame.
for getting his settler stolen by Cyrus like a pleb. Oh, there's another one. Which one is Coupe's? We're gonna shame both just in case.
Shame.
I mean,
Shame.
what a racket! You steal the settler and the
Shame.
van comes with gas in it. Huge deal. Or petrol if you're one of those weird upside down people in Australia. I guess it makes more sense to fill your car with petrol than gas, but I'm sticking to it. I bet you they say that in the UK too, actually. The UK seems like a sensible bunch. UK friends, do you guys say petrol? Do we have anyone from the UK here? It's a van. It is a van, Bradley. I like that. That's funny. Do you have any UK friends here? You guys do say petrol. All right, so we're the wrong ones. We did keep the U's, though. America got rid of the U's. They're like, color? No U. Favor? No U. Canada, though, we're like, yeah, we dig the U's. We're not spelling tire with a Y. That's a load of nothing. No, tire with an I only. I will never spell tire with a Y. If it was on the citizenship test in the UK, and all it said was, to become a citizen, all you have to do... Oh my god, we got a canal here. All you have to do is spell tire with a Y. I'm like, I'm gonna go live in Canada again, where tire makes sense. All right. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Canalysis. This might be the worst Panama Canal of all time. This might be the worst Panama Canal of all time. Although it does get things from this city over. But good lord, this is not ideal. This is, I think this is what they say, not great, Bob, is how they describe this one. Oh, oof. This one's bad. Although it's much better if you're already destroying everyone in yields. He's already building spaceports. Holy schmoly. He's already getting spaceports down like an absolute champion. Do you have any other canals on the map we can look at? I love a good University of Sancor, though. This is very pretty. Usually the University of Sancor is like off in the middle of nowhere, so this one's really nice. Any other canals? Any other silly canals to these little watering holes? Nah, just Alexander. It seems like it's a very Alexander thing. I don't think anyone else is building silly canals right now. I mean, that one is bad, though. That one is very bad. I bet you he's the only one even building spaceports. It's going to start showing up here real soon. He's got 500 science. We do have Gorgo with 400. Where's she at? She's also building spaceports here. The rock bands are out in force. It's nothing doing, though. Too far behind already. Too far behind already. This score for Suleiman is ridiculous. But Alex and Suleiman are clearly 1 and 2. Coupe is now pretty severely at the bottom. Coupe, man, we love you, dude. You're not really killing it. What is this thing? A barb encampment? This is a paw. What is this thing? Is this a thing that I know about? Okay, I don't know how this is working. Yeah, I get that it's this unique building. It's not in a city. Oh, you can build them anywhere. Okay. I mean, clearly this is the best place to build it. Clearly, if you're gonna build a pot anywhere, right here is exactly where you want it to be. Kube's not even giving us a canal to analyze. That is a bit unfortunate. Oh, he got his whole stuff wiped out. Wow. Why? Why are people so mean to our boy Kupe? He got his whole stuff wrecked. Dido, get in on this action. That's a whole bunch of free loyalty cities, man. These Kothons are beautiful, though. Look at these. Very well done from Dido here. Well played. Well played indeed. This Huey is hilarious. I'm a big fan of this Huey. Poor Kupe. Ottomans are wrecking Kupe. Kupe is having a bad time. It's just a tank. It's just a tank army and a builder going around. You hit him with a blaster, I'll hit him with my hammer. And that's how they're doing it. This is not ideal. His stuff is getting wrecked. All right, how are we doing here? Spaceport's going down. We're building nukes, ladies and gentlemen. We have people building nukes. Alexander, the only one. Nope, Gorgo also. Oh my God, can we throw down? Can we throw down? Gorgo, lob him over. Lob him over Cyrus into the territory of our main man here. Are you building nukes, though? Go into the Earth satellite or launching the Earth satellite. You're not building nukes, though. We only like you if you're building nukes. That's the rule. In terms of science, though, her and Alexander hitting that Earth satellite, baby. They know it's going good. They have moon landing. Do we have the moon landing going on here? 11 turns. Where are we at here? Oh, we got GDRs. Do we have the moon landing? Can I get what is the moon landing? No, we got lots of nukes, though. This guy's building bombers and nukerinos. Who are you at war with, man? I want to see some nukes. That is true. That, you know what? Let's be fair. I'm all about equity in the AIPL. This is probably the best Huey you could build. It is probably the best Huey you could build. Dido, look, I don't mean to be that guy. I'm not trying to be critical, Dido. I know you got a lot on your plate, lots to work with. You're about to lose all that. This settler right here, you got this whole area. Suleiman came, Suleiman conquered. You got the whole space. This is free settles, full loyalty, all the whole jazz. You got shipwrecks. You got a lot of shipwrecks. You can dig up some treasure. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Any more canals coming in hot? Nah. No canals. We do have nukes, though. We got nukes. Is she the only one launching the moon landing? No, Alexander's got the moon landing now. Alexander's got the moon landing. Cyrus has got the Earth satellite down. Culture, anything happening? Not really. Suleiman's having a good time, though. I think the wonders get a little too split in these AI games to really do a culture victory. More spaceports going down. Always feels good. Now I have to find out if he's at war. He must be at war with somebody. He's at war with Kupe and Dido. Is Dido close enough? Is Dido in like a nukeable range? Nah, you gotta get the, yeah, you'd have to get this, or you can't even build one. So to nuke Dido, yo. I see why he's at war with Dido. It's because Dido settled Utica right here. Wow. Same continent, hey? Awesome stuff. Is this May Madness? This is just the preseason. Currently, we're playing with all Mediterranean civs and Kupe on an inland sea map. Kupe not doing great. It doesn't matter what you do. Kupe finds a way to mail it in. But hey, you know what? Dido's finally settling those cities we talked about. Any monopolies? We don't know. I don't think we can get the report. We can't get the report. So we're just left to guess about the monopolies. Which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. This mod is really good, but it doesn't cover Mayhem. Oh, are you guys doing the branding for me? The thing is, season 2 is probably starting just before June. So calling it Mayhem might be a bit much. Kupe does always get the worst of it. We believe in him, though. We always believe that Kupe is going to do well. Yeah, Iron Guy, I appreciate that, dude. That's a cool slogan. I can't believe we don't have any other canals. You'd think the AI would love to build... Oh, here we go. Sick nuclear sub, bro. Awesome stuff. Coupe settled the city. Kayapoi is down. Yo. Welcome, Kayapoi, to the world. I don't think you're going to help Coupe win. How's he doing with score? He is very far behind Cleo. I just want to remember that Coupe was at 1.6th place. And that's where we will remember him. We will not remember him as an 8th place loser. We will remember him as the person who was once for a brief period of time in 6th place. This battleship is actually pretty sick as an anti-air defense mechanism. I'm vibing with it for that. Getting a few people launching the Mars colony now feels great. Looking at the yields, I mean 771, 685. These are fat numbers here. PHATT fat numbers. Just one deity Aztecs renamed Coupe's cap. Sorry, Coupe, after killing him. You got to apologize. That's a rule of the channel. That if you take over Coupe's capital in your games, you have to rename it Sorry Coupe. You just have to. There's no other option. Can we get some new... You got GDRs. Do you have anything to launch the nukes with? I saw you building bombers. We see you. We saw you building bombers. It's right here. A jet bomber, in fact. Get that jet bomber and hit Utica with all you got, baby. What if you're not Canadian? You don't apologize because you're Canadian. You apologize because Coupe is a boss. Whoa! Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Canalysis. What are we thinking, ladies and gentlemen? What are we thinking here? How we feeling? I'm going to go with... I mean, it's over a river, which is pretty cool. You could almost do like a T-shaped canal here. I'm going to go with a 4. It does connect a city to the inland sea. I think it was high on the 7s last time. I was high on the 7s. Also, this Golden Gate Bridge is cool. I go with a 4. 4 out of 10, 4 out of 10. Use the emotes if you got them. If you got the canal emotes, you might as well use them. This looks pretty. I like a Jebel bar call. This tank army's hanging out, though, having a grand old time. How's Rome doing? More spaceports going down. Do we have any more nukes on the map? Who's building them? 1 nuke for Cyrus, 2 nukes for Alexander. Ayuk has a harbor, so that canal is pretty useless. That is true. That is a fair point. I'm still going to go with 4 because I'm feeling nice today. VB is feeling nice today, so we're sticking with 4. Although I take your point, and I agree with it. We do have some industries here. Love seeing the industries on the map. Nice to see the AI utilizing the game modes, you know? Jet fighter going on. I don't think we're getting the new... I don't think he's at war with anyone close enough. Although he does have these very powerful GDRs. That's actually true, is it actually does give you the option to attack the city with melee boat units. I mean, this Golden Gate surrounded by Kothons is sick. I'm a fan. Oh, Suleiman's counting down. Holy moly. I didn't even realize that, ladies and gentlemen. Suleiman is on the prowl. He is counting down. He's built the Huey. He's got an AT army, a modern AT army, and he's building projects. When you give the AI aluminum, they will build projects. It is amazing to see. The AI is building thermo nukes and projects at the same time. Alex has a lot of GDRs. So many GDRs. Oh, he's building the exoplanet. Will he build the projects quickly enough, though, is the main question. He doesn't have a lot of GDRs. He doesn't have enough uranium to let the new ones or the old ones promote or heal, though, which is not smart. Typically, you want enough uranium to get them. Oh, he's building more projects. Hell yeah. He's building 2 more projects. Suleiman is not messing around, ladies and gentlemen. Suleiman is going and getting her done. Traveling at 2 per turn, about to travel at 3 shortly after traveling at 4. You guys are starting to get the idea of how counting works. Soon it's going to be 5, then it's going to be 6. As you can see, I'm just counting up 1 number every time that he does a project. Because 1 project equals 1 number, and then you add that number to the existing. He's traveling at 6 light years per turn. It's about to be 7. That's the next number after 6. Math is amazing. 8. It's going to be 8 because that's the number after 7. Will we get to 9, which is the number after 8? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think we're stopping at 9. No, we're going for 10. Are we going for 10? The number after 9? We're traveling at 7. No, we're still at 9. 8, 9. We're still at 9, which is the number before 10. Nice, man. I'm real good at it. I'm real good at it. Like, Anvar's shamed me in a YouTube video one time. I went back to class, learned up me numbers, and now I'm back in action, baby. No one can slow me down. That's an impressive display. 54 divided by 2 is definitely 8. 9 light years per turn. We hit 9. We didn't hit 10. We didn't hit 10. 12. I think that's what I said in the Discord earlier today was 12. I think that would be a fun meme if people just put 54 divided by 2 just randomly everywhere. YouTube comments, Twitch chat. All right, Suleiman is our winner. Happy days. All right, we got time for one more, ladies and gentlemen. We got time for one more. While that's happening, though. While that's happening, we just need to get a little more hyped up, you know? We just gotta start feeling it. We just gotta start getting into the rhythm. We got one more. That was a big win for our man Suleiman. Huge win on the board. We're going straight into it. We're not letting the hype die down. Suleiman is guiding us. Suleiman is guiding us into this next match. If you guys could put your most hype emote in the chat right now, whatever you got, the most hype emote in the chat, whatever it is you own from wherever you get it. I could be a conductor at this rate, baby. Desert Civ only matchup. We're doing a Desert Civ only matchup. That sounds awesome. Name your Desert Civs in the chat. Obviously Nubia. Obviously Mansa Musa. Oh, I really don't want to put Mansa Musa in. I guess you got it if you got to do a Desert Civ only matchup. Who are your Desert Civs? Australia. We'll make it a hot map with more desert. Where's John? Ethiopia, let's go! Alright. Menelik is Ethiopia. I know these things. Hot and air, yeah. Incas? I mean, we need 4 other civs, so it can't be like a full desert matchup. That's the Cree. Aztecs? Is that who we're talking about? Arabia, that's a good one. Let's just look through. Any other desert civs coming to mind? Mongolia? That could be deserty. That could be deserty. For sure. Hammurabi? Yeah, let's go Babylon. We haven't seen Babylon in the game for a little bit. Or someone who can make use of the desert would be fine. Coupe. We just had Cyrus. I don't disagree. We just had Cyrus, though. Can Gilgamesh put his districts on desert? His little things early on? Whatever they're called? Can Gilgamesh put his ziggurats on desert? Gilgabro? That feels deserty to me. Who else can utilize the desert? We just had Cleo. Vietnam. Vietnam can't really utilize the desert, though. Needs marshes, trees, or rainforests. Sure, we'll go Pedro. Why not? Why not Pedro? We got desert civs and a couple other random civs. We got desert civs and like the riffraff. All right, what kind of map do we want? Probably Pangea. Let's get a Pangea going. We haven't had a Pangea today. Let's actually do Primordial. We haven't played Primordial ever in AIPL. Standard map size, everything standard. Spawn guaranteed. Jungles can be near deserts. You know what? Let's go for Vietnam instead. Bad Trio is cooler. Oh, you know what? Pedro? We've done Vietnam recently. We haven't done Pedro. You know, nah. Vietnam's just more fun to watch, man. Vietnam is like sick. I'm a huge Vietnam fan. This is very hard. Oh, yeah. The double greens. Gotta love the... Why are... You're not still conflicting. Oh, my goodness. Are you for real? What are you talking about? There we go. We're all good. Everything's fine. Whoa, that was tough. That was tough. Primordial. Yeah. World age. No. Ridge definition. I don't care. Start position. Don't care. Temperature. Hot. More desert. Rainfall. Arid. Less woods, right? Yeah. Vietnam on an arid map seems unfair. We're gonna do Pedro. I don't want to put Bad Trio through this. We're gonna do Pedro. At least if Pedro gets at least if Pedro gets dummied, we're okay with it. You know? We want barbarian, heroes, monopolies. We should do an Eleanor Dramatic Ages game, actually. That would be cool. Score victory. Yeah, we'll keep everything on. Quick speed. I think we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going in with some desert civs and like Pedro and Hammurabi and stuff into a primordial map, and it's going to be a good time. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's turn the civ music back on. I should pin this... All right, we'll turn it on after the game's loaded.
From the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first...
All right, I'm going to get a prediction going.
You have come far. Now
prediction!
From this early
Start prediction.
The stars.
Who will win? All right, because I'm... You're all good. I got you. You sit this one out. Take a break. You've worked hard. All right, get your channel points in, ladies and gentlemen. All good. Yeah, brush your teeth. I know how to do predictions now. I learned how to do predictions. I know how to do predictions, I know how to drink whiskey, and I know how to oogle over really well done spreadsheets. SG, what's up, bro? Yo. Welcome in. How are you doing in Upside Down Land? I do like how people often accuse Australians of being upside down and never accuse Kiwis of the same thing. They're either all upside down or they're all not upside down. You can't have it both ways. Got your first sub 200 win.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get some hype in the chat for SG and his first sub 200 win?
Well, I mean, I think Burley, it's both. I think they're either upside down and in the future, or they're not. I mean, I've been to Australia and New Zealand. I felt pretty upright the whole time. I didn't feel like my knowledge of the future was any better. I never won the lottery or anything, which was unfortunate. All right, are we ready to go? Last game of the evening. We have some desert civs on a deserty map, plus like Gilgamesh and Pedro, because why not? The first thing I see is like no desert. Sick. Exactly what we were going for. Pedro, just less rainforest. Chat, less rainforest. I want to confirm that I picked a map with less rainforest. I just want everyone to know that I typed that in. I did the little selection thing, and I clicked it. And if the game doesn't listen to my wishes, then I blame Carl. Probably the mod's fault, but I'm blaming Carl. Because Carl saw into my brain and knew that I wanted less rainforest and was like, haha, got him. All right, let's take a look at this map. How much desert is there? This is this is what we were hoping for. This is the hot, arid part of the map we were looking for here. All right. Babylon has a killer. This map is covered in it. This map is covered in rainforest. It's all of the map. I mean, this is a sweet desert start for Nubia, though. This is pretty awesome. Nubia's got a really sick desert start. This whole middle section, there's not a single desert tile. This is definitely the mod's fault and has nothing to do with Carl or Firaxis. Anytime you're using mods and things don't go well, you're definitely not allowed to blame Firaxis. That's not fair at all. You can't have it both ways. You can't use mods because you think the mod improves something, and also, anyways.
Obi-Wan.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I needed these back. Vanbra 1 hype, Vanbra 1 hype, Vanbra 1 hype, Vanbra 1 hype, Vanbra 1 hype.
Vanbra 1 hype! That was a cool thing up here. Burley with 3 months. Wow. Hitting that TTS already. Welcome. Welcome back. We do have a pretty... I mean, this is wild, the amount of water and desert here at one time. This would like... Okay, not gonna lie. Rate this location out of 10 as a sand castle building location. If you had to pick a place in Civ to do a sand castle building competition, surely this is the area. Right? You could have like Niani and Kumba Saleh can host, like they can joint host the World Sand Castle Building Olympics. Vanbra 1 hype. Vanbra 1 hype. Everyone get your Vanbra 1 hypes in the chat right now. Vanbra 1 hype. Babylon has a 6 star. Getting Himiko as well. We all love a Himiko. What's amazing about Himiko is she was S tier before she got nerfed, and then she got nerfed and she's still S tier, and you hardly notice the difference. It's amazing. Oya is also fun. Does Menelik have a lot of hills? Menelik needs a lot of hills. Has a couple of hills. Not too many, though, although both of these little islands, and pretty much anywhere Menelik can settle, does have lots of hills. So I think Menelik's going to be fine. Interesting. All right. How's Gilgabro doing? Getting those early. So these little early things are really cool. I think AI Gilgamesh doesn't do a good job of getting rid of them later, though, and using the tiles in a more effective way. So we'll track that. We haven't played with Gilgamesh in a while here. This just looks cool. This looks like in a Zelda game where the Triforce is missing and you have to like put the Triforce together and then like the castle pops out of the ocean. That looks exactly like what this would be. I can't believe how much non-desert there is on this map. Less rainforest. Less rain. A map with less rainforest. VB, am I wearing a wristband? It is indeed a... My game is lagging hard. It is indeed a watch. It is an Apple Watch, and it's currently telling me the time and a bunch of other useful information. I have a heart murmur, so frequently my watch tells me that I have a heart murmur. It's like, hey, your heartbeat was irregular for a second, and I'm like, thanks, watch. I'm aware. Appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I can turn that off, but I do want it to alert me when it's like real bad. Right? Like if it's like, hey, your heart is messed up, go to the doctor. I want it to still tell me that. But frequently, at least once a day, it's like, hey, your heartbeat was irregular for a second there. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Apple's greater than... Is VB left-handed? I am left-handed. I am indeed very left-handed. I am ambidextrous in some things. What am I ambidextrous at? Writing, I'm pretty good with my right hand. In grade one, one of our friends broke his arm and couldn't write. He was right-handed, but he couldn't write with his right hand, and he kept getting told off by the teacher. Not like told off. Obviously, the teacher understood, but the teacher like legit couldn't read his writing. So she would get other people in the class to like write out. Like, so you would sit with him, and he would say what he wants to write, and you would just write it out. Because she couldn't read his writing because he was 6. And like a 6-year-old's writing is already a giant pile of trash. And then you're doing it with your wrong hand. That is just nuts. Amani Khan hanging out in a cot again. Why do the Amanis like a cot? So what we did is we all wrote in like protest against the teacher. We all wrote everything with our bad hand the whole time he had his cast on. So I was in class and left-handed, but for that like 6 weeks, I wrote everything with my right hand just so the teacher couldn't read any of our stuff. It was like me and 4 other people. And so from that experience, I can actually write with my right hand pretty well. That just seems belittling. I get it. Right? Like if you're a teacher, what else do you come up with? It's 2001, right? You're in class. Someone has a broken arm. And like good friends who like him. Like I think so I work with kids all the time, like hundreds of them at a time. And I think that's something I would do. Right? Because it's only belittling, like these are already his good friends. I think it's how you approach it and like the situation of the people you pick to do the writing. Right? I don't know. And it depends on the kid too. Like I would be totally fine with that. Right? Like if I broke my hand, and someone's like, hey, your friend's gonna write it. I don't know. Travel to Australia, go back in time, make sure he doesn't break his hand, easy win. That is a good way to do this. All right, taking a look at the yields here. Let's actually talk about the game for a hot minute here. 119 for Brazil, cruising ahead in science. Pedro, on this very deserty, where's Pedro? On this very, very deserty map that I mean, he does have a sandstorm coming through here. This game is super laggy for me, though. There must be something with this primordial script that's not vibing well. But Australia is forward in time. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with what he said. I didn't really think about it. I'm not gonna lie, I just read the comment and rolled with it. It's like improv comedy. Like you just gotta, whatever the person says just is the reality and you just roll with it from there. Because it's not very funny if you like stop and contradict what they're saying in the middle of an improv comedy sketch. And so I just kind of went with that. I do like this quadruple volcano action. This feels a little unrealistic, or very realistic if you're like near Hawaii or something. I don't know. I don't know where the quadruple volcano in real life is. In terms of score, how's score doing? Hammurabi up top, Pedro second, Salad in third, and Menelik holding down the fort with Mansa Musa, the champion, at the bottom. Mansa Musa, the champion, struggling a little bit. That's Nubia, Brad. Where's Mansa? Mansa Musa's up here. Has Niani down. I think it's the water. I think this amount of water is producing a lot of really bad tiles. Australia is so far... Shut up. I'm American. We are big brain. Don't think about my logic. That's a very American thing to say. Shut up, man. I'm American and we're awesome. Woo! That's how I feel like Americans respond to a lot of things. Checks out. I'm also American and also don't like when people. Oh yeah. Can we talk about the canal potential here? Where would you put your canal here? I mean, yeah, you can connect this whole thing via canal, all of it. I mean, so you can already go from Niani through here, through Taudeni, and then down and out. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. The cities themselves are already good. I didn't realize that's what was being said. I thought what was being said was, hey, there's good canal potential. No. The cities themselves are already good canals, and that's efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. That is efficiency at its best. What's Hammurabi up to? Killing the game, building the Mabodi Temple. Awesome stuff. Gonna get 2 free apostles. Oh, took over Valletta. That's pretty huge. Yo! Took over Valletta. That's a big take. You don't ever really know where he is in the science tree, right? You just never really know because it says 57, but what it means is like 8 million. There's just no way to really tell. 9 out of 10. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. First ever Canalysis for a city center. Do-do-do, Canalysis. All right, it's a 10 out of 10, man. This is awesome. You connect the Sangrea Bay through Lake and Togo down into, what is this called? This nameless ocean. The spooky nameless ocean of death. There's so much land here to settle, none of which has any desert on it. I wonder if the primordial map script overrides the desert. I wonder how the map scripts evaluate certain things. Because I'm not really sure what happened here. I think the BBS mod's just not working well, you know? This game is so laggy. I think the primordial map is lagging my game out. Reminds me of the canal caper of our last Civ show game. I didn't get to watch a lot of that. I watched the first one with Inquisitive Otter. But then on Sunday, I was sick Saturday, and so I had to do all my recording Sunday night. So I wasn't able to watch, which is big sad, because I normally watch the Civ show on Sundays. Oh. Aw. Sao Paulo is losing loyalty frantically here. Sao Paulo's having a bad time, losing loyalty in 4 turns. Oh, the last one I was on. Who was the canal cave? I just remember you ruining my life. That's what I remember. I remember getting there. I was playing with Carl, which was the coolest thing that's ever happened. Carl was getting mad at me because you had ruined my life, and I wasn't able to pair up with him adequately to defend myself. I remember Arthur being a huge problem. Also, throwing my love out to Launceston, my favorite Tasmanian city. I know a lot of people like Hobart, and I know that's the vibe. But Launceston, go to the Bogues Brewery. Go to the Bogues Brewery, man. That's cool. I don't know. We have Stonehenge going down turn 90. This is super laggy. I'm going to try restarting my game and see if this gets less laggy. Because this is not ideal. I don't know if you guys are seeing the lag, but this is like very bad. Looking at Science Quick, no one's quite at spaceports yet, although we will be getting there shortly. We have a couple people passing that 130 science mark. Not huge numbers. Not huge numbers yet. Culture coming in just a little bit behind as well. This game is going to take a little longer, which is nice. This is nuts. The amount of production and food here combined with the culture from the Wuling Yuan is just super cool. This is a really nice pyramids and Jebel Barkal setup. Halab's got it going on. Like, things that have it going on. Halab, Stacy's mom. Those are the two things that have got it going on. And this is just beautiful looking. The only thing you need now is like a campus here for the University of Sancor right here, and you are good to go. We do have Babylon coming in. This is like, I know we talked about the quadruple volcano earlier. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 volcanoes within like a 7-tile radius. This is awesome. This is just pure cool, man. This is going to be, if we had put this on Disaster 4, this would be a wild, please settle right there. Right in between 2 active volcanoes and a 3rd one. And, oh, no, do it. Right now, baby. Don't be a coward. Hammurabi, don't be a coward. You know you want to settle right in between these 2 volcanoes. 3 volcanoes. Oh my god, these are all active. Come on. No! Don't be a coward. Do it, Hammurabi, for the good of the entertainment. Ah, he's being a coward. I mean, you... Oh, okay. Cool.
Yo.
Cool. I mean, it's not perfect yet because not all these volcanoes are active, but when these activate, this is a wild settle. Malgium gonna get Pompeid for sure. Am I allowed to use Pompeid as like was that an adjective? Getting Pompeid? Primordial maps are automatically set to disaster level 4. Today I learned. That's where the reading rainbow thing. I had no idea. Too soon, man. Too soon for the descendants of Pompeians. When did Pompeii happen? Pompeii. When was the explosion at Pompeii? 79 AD. Designated as a World Heritage Site in 1997. 79 AD. That's a long time ago. That's thousands of years ago. I had no idea primordial maps were automatically disaster 4. Isn't that just under 2,000 years ago? I don't know what the exact math is. That feels right to me. We do have a wild Mendakalu cavalry coming in hot here for Gilgamesh's land. I don't think it's going to go very well. I'm not convinced this is going to go very well. Although, you know what? He has got like a good chunk of these walls down. I'm not sure what he was using. It must have been a bombard or something. Because that is an impressive look. Pedro Hammurabi still topping the score sheet. Saladin, Nubia, rounding out the top 4. You have Gilgabro and Menelik still at the bottom. Lame. Super lame. Where's Mansa Musa at? Mansa Musa making the comeback? Yeah. Mansa Musa making the comeback a little bit. 6th now. He is the reigning champion. You want to make sure he gets a good look in here. You don't want to as long as he doesn't get absolutely ruined. You want him going in with like the polish and shine of a champion into season 2. Amani Khan alive and well in a COD. Looking at the yields. No one at 200 science yet, which is unusual. We're stuck at around 170 for the highest science earner, which is interesting. The iPhone's release is closer to today than it was to the eruption of Pompeii. Crazy, only marginally. It was very close. It's almost, if you did like Pompeii now iPhone release, I'm sure it's like almost right in the middle. Right around like 1100. I think that's when the first iPhone came out. And then there's a new one every 100 years, and that's how you end up on like the iPhone 10 or whatever we're at right now. I don't even know what number iPhone I have. To be honest, I just have an iPhone. It's got a back camera, a front camera, and a case on it. And I do not remember what number iPhone I got. I'm actually surprised this game hasn't crashed. I keep waiting for it to crash. It keeps not crashing. Totally forgot to turn up the music. That's my bad. Whoopsies. Terracotta Army going down in Kumba Soleil. I wish I could zoom in and out at a more sufficient speed here. I mean, Terracotta Army gonna get those promotions, and he's still going after Ur. This is a dedicated battle here. Also, Gilgamesh dealing with Nubia coming up from the south. This feels like a free settler take. This feels like a surprise war settle take right here. I would take this bad boy any day of the week. Is Ur going to stand the test of time? It seems unlikely at this point. It seems like if once these walls go, the Mendakalu cavalry, they're coming for Lagash for one reason or another. It is time to come for Lagash, which is ridiculously dumb, and these units are dying. Shame, Mansa.
Shame.
Shame. Did build the kill wall, though, which is pretty sick.
Shame.
Did build the kill wall, which is pretty sick. Where's Babylon at? Where in the tech tree is Babylon at? Building the Oxford University. Cool stuff. Building... Okay. This bugs me. Look, you got this Huey in the lake. Like, I'm not trying to dunk on anyone's Huey. Everyone loves their Huey. But, like, bro... That's like 4 adjacent tiles here. 4 adjacent tiles here. 4 adjacent tiles here. Like, bruh. Bruh. Bro. Yo. God, Huey. I mean, it's a work of art. It's a work of art. That's all I'm going to say about it. A good Sinbad in the Gulf of Hammamet. I don't know words very good. I want someone needs to settle right on this ivory. If someone settles on this ivory, they automatically win the game. That's the new rule. If someone settles under quadruple volcanoes, they automatically win the game. Where is that Hammurabi settle? How's that going? I mean, these tiles are massive. These tiles are getting pretty huge. I'm super into this volcano idea here. How did... Oh, it's levied. I was like, how... I mean... Look, guys, worth every penny spent on this levy. I don't want to come across as someone who knows what they're doing with Civ, but I'm not sure that was worth the money. I don't want to say it wasn't worth the money. Everyone's got to play Civ how they have fun. I just think from a cost effectiveness point of view, I'm not sure this caravel was the best. 3 turns remain. So for 27 turns, it's been moving back and forth. This game is hard lagging so bad. Why? Oh, build it. Oh, baby, build it. This is sick. Please finish it. Please finish it. We might get our first unanimous party canals in the chat today. I'm just going to wait. We're going to see if he finishes it. 4 turns. This is Primordial. We're using Primordial for the first time in AIPL. In the preseason to try it out. I don't think we're ready for this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we are ready for the majesty. The pure excitement and ecstasy of this moment. Yeah, that's the better balanced start mod. That's the better balanced start mod. That's not like the actual Civ. Are we ready? Canalysis. What do you guys think? This one is good. This one connects Borsippa through Lake Hamar into the sea. I mean, it's good. It has industrial zone usage. I mean, coming into Lake Hamar is a death trap if you're the enemy. Now, hear me out. Oh, I was going to see if you can get a canal here and then connect Babylon, but nah. I'm into it. I am into that Panama Canal. For the first time today, I am into a Panama Canal. I feel it in my bones. Brazil now at 241 science, 226 for Saladin, so things are heating up a little bit. In Football Manager, it always says things are hotting up. I don't know if that's a thing. Does anyone in the chat ever say things are hotting up? I thought that was a mistake, but then I think it's probably correct, and it's just like a Britishism that I'm not aware of. Things are hotting up. Because I would say things are heating up. We are in the modern era. Does the modern era provide us with anything modern? Like running water, toilets, a toaster oven, a million different like Etsy stores where you can sell bracelets and stuff, where you can turn your hobbies into a monetized fun time and you can experience the joys of capitalism. And there's a lot of potential here for some cool canals. Hotting up is acceptable vernacular in British English. I figured it must be. It's in a very British game. It says like the race for the title is hotting up, and I was like, heating up, you idiot. Then I realized I'm probably the idiot because to them it probably makes sense. I feel like Saladin's having a banger of a game. Just minding his own business, got a couple wonders, got a couple good districts, just hanging out. I mean, he's got a quadreme in the Sea of Sali. Gali? The Sea of Gali there. Awesome stuff. Got the pyramids, building whatever this thing is, the Hermitage. I have been to the UK, and I was there for a while, and I've never heard the phrase hotting up. My favorite British phrase, though, is come off it. I knew it existed before I went there, but everyone says come off it, and I love it. Learning some, we always here to learn things. 54 divided by 2 is 7. And hotting up is like acceptable stuff to say in Britain. Or if you're speaking British English, which is like the OG English, so. I'm surprised this doesn't look like more of a volcanoed wasteland, but interesting. We have, you know what? He's pretty far ahead. He's got 179. That means he's got like 300 something. Like 778. He's only 2 behind in score now. He's probably way ahead in the tree. I would check where he is in the tree if I knew it wouldn't lag the game even more. I do like this strategy here from Menelik. I don't think it's bearing out in the score, but settling as much land as you can. A graduation cap would be nice. We don't actually have that many more emote slots. What they don't make it clear is when you hit partner, they add more emote slots, but you still have to get subscribers to earn them all. So we can get up to 50, but you need like, it's like 10,000 subscribers to actually unlock all of them. It's ridiculous. Like, I find it weird that they have like a whole partner program to get to, and then once you hit partner, they're like, haha, idiot, you still have to unlock almost all the emote slots. And it's like, oh, I thought that's what I just did. I thought that was the whole point of getting to the partner. I had no idea. I had no idea until I hit partner that they still put the emote slots behind another paywall. Yeah, one day we'll hit 10,000 subs. Currently at 217, so we're almost there. We were up to 317 or 15 or something last month, though. So we're almost there. I have faith in us to get there. Oh, here we go. Do-do-do, Canalysis. What are we thinking? I mean, it does connect through a really big body of water. I think this is a really good canal. I'm gonna go with, this is a 7. This is what I wish I'd given a 7 out of 10 before. That's a sick canal. Put an industrial zone next to it, I'll give it a 10. I'm gonna go with 7 for now. The 24-hour stream promise has almost been hit. We will hit it probably by the end of next week. The follower goal is well past. We're only like 8,000 off the view goal. So it'll happen by next week probably. And then I'll organize the 24-hour stream. We have May long weekend coming up. It might be May long weekend. We have the July long weekend coming up, and it might be July long weekend. We have Canada Day and the 4th of July all together. So it'll be one of those 2 long weekends. Will be the 24-hour stream. Because we have probably hit it. Although we'll do once we officially hit it, we'll do like a bigger celebration. Is AIPL bugged now? 2 good canals in 1 game. It's crazy. The AIPL is never going to be the same in season 2. I mean, this could be a good canal. You still have potential. There's this battleship's just hanging out, not really doing a lot. We're up to 204 science, 207, 366 for a Manator. I mean, things are getting wild now. 366 science for Nubia. We have spaceports going down in Brazil. Spaceports going down in Nubian territory. Ladies and gentlemen, things are going off. 6 turns. I wish this game wasn't so laggy, though. Oh, we have, what is this? An anti-air gun. Smart. Well done. Good build. Love an anti-air gun. I've only ever had those used against me once, and that was Nystagmus used them when I was on the Civ show a couple times back. And they are quite effective. So I'm happy to see one in an AI game. That's cool. All right, we have a good Petra, ladies and gentlemen. I've been told by a reliable source there's a good Petra. Ooh! Hell yeah, brother. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, this Petra is off the chain, out of the way, not blocking anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. The VB threshold is 5 tiles. 7 tiles here. Gotta work these copper tiles for sure. But she's on the case. She's starting. I should have restarted this game. I should have restarted this game and I didn't. Or at least reloaded it because I'm an idiot. Hey, look, it's me being dumb again. There's like something going on in the background where it's just not loading the textures on this map properly. Or quickly, you know? We're pushing the processor to its limits. I will wake up tomorrow morning to a melted computer. This looks sick. I mean, the flood barrier canal action looks absolutely sick here. This is cool. It kind of looks like a diamond with a tail. Or... yeah, a diamond with a tail. That's all I can really think of. It's kind of like that game where you look at the shapes of clouds and someone says, hey, that looks like a lion. And then someone else says, that doesn't look like a lion. That looks like a lily pad. And you're like, yep, those two are the same. And then you move on. Did it not save the tiles? I don't think it's done. I don't think the flood barrier is done. I think it was just being worked on. Yeah, there's 8 turns left for the flood barrier to be finished. So in 8 turns, it'll make the tiles repairable, yeah. Or save them. Like, you'll still have to repair the theater square and stuff, but it'll be savable in 7. Also, in terms of the amount of tiles that's covering, that's quite a lot. We have a Monitor and Pedro going to launch the Earth satellite like heroes. Do inland lakes have coastal flooding? It seems like it. It appears that way. I've never tested it, though. I think they do. I think you're either a tile that has the potential of coastal flood or you're not, and it's not specific. So I think if it's a lake, no. But I think if it's like a small ocean that has like coastal tiles, then yes. Or, yeah, maybe if the lake is connected to the ocean via that canal. That could be how she works. I don't know all the details. The AIPL is for learning. We're learning a lot here. We have a really good Tour de Belém coming in. Uruk is like it's a good hub city kind of in the middle of a bunch. I'm not sure the AI trades really efficiently going later into the game here, but the potential is certainly there. You can see it. You can see the potential is just right there, ladies and gentlemen. Spaceports are a plenty. I still think the AI builds too many of them. I would like to drag the game so I can see what's going on. Maybe if I use the mini-map, it works better. All right, we have the Earth satellite being launched in Moreau. It is official, ladies and gentlemen. Nubia has entered the Earth satellite launching game. We have Pedro here. They're probably going to the moon pretty quick. Nubia at 338 science, Pedro at 242. In the next break, I am going to restart this game to finish it, just to test if that helps. That way, if we get a laggy game like this in the future, we'll know whether restarting the game actually helps or not. Herodum! That is what I say to myself before I get a haircut. I wake up, I go to the mirror, I look at my face, I go, Herodum, and then I go and get a haircut. Happens every time exactly that way in that order. I never pre-plan it. The only time I get a haircut is when I look at myself in the face, Herodum, and then I go. She is building campus research grants too. She's on it. She's on a mission. She knows where she wants to go. Pooks didn't like that. Nah, didn't land. I thought that one would land. That one was clever. I felt clever with that one. It's all right. Not every joke can land. Doesn't mean you can't try them. Do we have any nuclear? We haven't had any nukes today. We give everyone uranium, and they just don't want to have any fun. 57 uranium for Hammurabi. 16 for Menelik. Hey, mate, can we get some nukes on the way? Can we get some nukey poos in the inventory? I mean, he's building GDRs. I mean, that's nice. GDRs are nice. And I get that this flood barrier is quite important. But if we could get a nuclear weapon in the arsenal, that would be chill. These barbs are doing a lot of damage. The barbs and the flooding is just a whole wreck. You just have a lot of digger armies. Digger armies, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it called a digger? That's such a lame name. What do you got? An infantry corps. Who are you fighting? A digger. Oh. That should be easy. Yeah, I mean, yeah. If they live up to their name, that should be an easy battle. There's just not a lot. There's no ceiling. Like, the ceiling is low if your unit name is a digger. Right? They're called the Navy SEALs, not the diggers. You know what I mean? Like, also, is a digger like an actual Australian army unit? Or is like, hey, we need a military unit name for Australia. What are they good at? Mining. Nah. Bunning sausage sizzles. Nah, we can't call a unit a bunning sausage sizzle. Right? How about digging? Ah, we got it. We've got it, ladies and gentlemen. We've got it. They're good at digging. What else are Australians good at? Let me know in the chat. Let's think of some alter. Digger is a military slang term for soldiers from Australia and New Zealand. Wow! Yo! Really? Man, my headcanon was more fun. My headcanon was way more fun. So it turns out if you're from Australia and New Zealand, that makes a lot of sense. If you're not from there, it sounds very underwhelming. That's cool. I'm a fan of that now. Good work, Firaxis. I take back everything I said. Although I still want to pretend there was a meeting where someone listed all these cool names and then some intern was just like, they're good at digging. I've been there once, and they're like, hell yeah, digger. Perfect. I mean, look, Jakefish, they picked the Mountie for Canada. The Mountie is not a military unit at all. It's not a reference to any kind of military unit. It's actually just our police force. So I am very aware that sometimes they don't really pick the best military unit names. Not that Canada has any other like unique military unit names to choose from, but for a country that does so much work to separate its police from its military, to just pick a police unit as a military unit, it's like, oh, okay. Right? Like, part of Canada structurally is that the police and the military are not the same thing. They're separate things. Because if the police or the military, like, it's a whole problem, so we keep them very separate. And then to just have the military unit just be what we call our police, it's like, whatever. It's like, sure, okay. So, yeah, sometimes I think they mail it in a little bit on the military names. Although, my only reference is the one thing I kind of know about. But the digger's cool. Now the digger's cool. Yeah, it just feels weird to me. Like, it's a military unit that's not, like, the whole point of having the Mounties is that they're not military units. Like, if we go fight somewhere, we don't send the Mounties. At all. That's not a thing. Maple boys. Yeah, Peacekeepers would have been sick. Oh, imagine instead of a unique military unit, you have a peacekeeping unit, and you can send a peacekeeping unit to, like, take away grievances. Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool if we could, like, diffuse a situation with peacekeepers. Oh, that'd be sick. But no, we get Mounties. We get Mounties, which are a police unit that also builds our national parks. And it's like, all right, I guess that checks out. They dug trenches real good. I don't know why I'm so against the Mounties as a unit, because I don't care. I'm not someone who gets super, like, hyper, like, into the nationalities in the game. But there's something about the Mountie that just bugs me so much the more I think about it. Canada's UU should have been a bear riding moose. Oh my god, can we get a bear riding moose? So a moose on top of a bear with a goose on top of that, like holding a beaver. The city of Borsippa now has a massive canal. Where is the city of Borsippa? Yeah. All right, here we go. I mean, I think they can just get through now. But ladies and gentlemen, canalysis. It's fine. I mean, it's good until the flooding takes this tile away. At the time of placing this canal, it's very good. Its future best use case scenario is not very good. That's my canalysis. At the time of placement, really good. Best use case scenario going forward, not great. Was that the Panama Canal? No, the Panama Canal. Was it the Panama Canal? Oh, was it? Wait, was this the Panama Canal that got flooded and now it's just a regular canal? Wait. That is a sick mechanic. I mean, if your canal gets flooded, that's like the one thing canals are meant to prevent. Yeah, it was Panama. That is so cool. So if you flood the Panama Canal, it just turns into a regular canal. Man, I'm dunking on Firaxis a little bit for our unique military unit, but like, holy smokes, that's a brilliant mechanic. That's so sick. Does it say Panama Canal? No, it just says regular canal. I have so many questions. Oh, Zoe, that's sick as well. See, I'm with Zoe on this one. The Peacekeeper unit has all the potential and is a real thing. The Mounties are like cool because they ride on horses and have red coats and stuff. I actually had a Mountie one time on a horse. I will admit, the Mounties are like a division of our police that is respectable. It's not like a normal constable level, right? The Mounties are not like every police officer, but they are nothing approaching a military unit because we keep our units separate. That's the whole point of it. Anyways. Yeah, I'm into all these Peacekeeper ideas. I'm into all of them. I like that idea that you can fight against someone you're allies at war with without having to declare war. Yeah, that's kind of like it, Elliot. We have CSIS, which is like our security. That's like the the 007 people. But yeah, I think Mounties and the FBI are like not really the same, but like more similar. They are more similar. How's the space race going? We have a bunch of people at the moon landing, but no one on that Mars colony yet. I think the idea of the Mounties that Canada does not do war, they do parks, so that's how they fight. I get it. I don't dislike the Mountie. I don't dislike the Mountie as a Canadian unit. I dislike it that it's a military unit. I dislike that I can go and fight people with the Mounties. I actually would totally like the Mountie more if it just couldn't fight. Right? Oh, imagine, because it's a police unit. Imagine the Mountie can't attack like other units, but if you have a Mountie, you can use them as counter spies, maybe? Maybe there's like a cool counter spying mechanic as a Mountie, because that's like vaguely police related. That would be cool. I could see that being a more... Oh, that would be such a cool thing for the Mounties to do. Or how about Mounties? If you arrest a spy, like if someone spies on you, instead of the spies being killed, they get arrested by the Mounties. So your Mountie goes away, but you get to keep the enemy spy, and it now belongs to you, and you get a spy. That would be sick. I mean, that's not perfect either, but it's closer to what the Mounties actually do. I mean, this is going poorly for old Gilgamesh here. Gilgamesh spent a lot of time teaching his dudes how to swim. Not a lot of time teaching his people how to build the old flood barrier. This is not ideal, ladies and gentlemen. This is not an ideal outcome for our main man, Gilgabro here. The flooding is absurd. The flooding is high. People are polluting the earth. Nobody is running the carbon unpollute option What is it called? The Carbon Project? The Carbon Recapture Project. Someone's going to say it in chat, but I got there first. No one's running carbon recapture. No one cares about the damage they're causing. They're just in it for a quick profit. No one trusts Big Carbon. Big Carbon is not out there to protect you. They're out there for their profits. And the Earth be damned, because they'll be long dead. They will take their super yachts to the grave and leave us with a smoldering rock flying in space. Carbon recapture. Brackish water. Brackish water. What was that word I came up with? Grisp. Crispy brackish water. Just strewn about lazily. Like someone just painted with a gray and blue watercolor over top of the land. It does kind of look like that. So it's like someone had a nice painting and just like, flooding. Just anywhere. It just cuts through empires, leaves people without land, without homes. There's still no yields. I'm sure people are not getting very high yields. That is holding true. 350, 327. The yields are lower on this map. What we do have, though, ladies and gentlemen, in the Babylonian Empire are thermonuclear weapons. We can only hope and pray that these thermonuclear weapons get launched at another enemy. 2 of them, there, I see them right there. Nubia's also got a nuke. That's pretty cool. Hopefully Hammurabi and Nubia are at war. Dude, launch a nuke at Addis Ababa for sure. Just do it, man. You know you want to. I mean, these flood barriers didn't even help. These flood barriers are just, they weren't even helpful. They were so close to being done in time, but they just weren't there. If they're not done in time, you can't repair the damage. Borsippa is now on an island. This is bad. This is bad. Borsippa, once a thriving metropolis, is now reduced to a university. No carbon recapture means you get the carbon rapture. Yo. You're not wrong. You're not wrong and you're clever. There's nothing better than being clever and correct. These mountain, I'm sure these mountain tunnels, oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Can we do a campus analysis here? A campalysis? When you are looking for a campus location, does it get better than this? This feels like a campus in Switzerland, maybe. This is like a campus in Switzerland. Remember that time someone built an encampment here? Because this is the best. 420 out of 10. 420 out of 10. Again, that's perfect. I mean, it's not the best campus you can get. The best campus you can get is circled with geothermal fissures and some mountains. But this is like what you're looking for, though. Does it also get faith equal to science? I'm not sure off the top of my head, but that'd be cool. Oh, hey! Oh, a good Golden Gate. Yo. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah, brother. A Golden Gate that connects 2 large land masses? My brain cannot comprehend what I'm seeing. When was the last time? I mean, in terms of like land he has access to, it's not a lot. In terms of land he has access to, it's 1 tile. In terms of land in general, though, does it get better than this? Big landmass. They're hanging out. They're having a good time. How's the science race going? People are now launching the Mars project. No surprise that Hammurabi's up in front here. 1202 for score for Salad, and culture's not going anywhere. Diplo's not going anywhere. Religion is a whole huckety schmuck of stuff. I did not just make that up. I swear I heard huckety schmuck somewhere one time. I'm a little bit surprised it didn't flood. We have the exoplanet going down for Babylon now, so we are approaching the end game. We are approaching the end game. I mean, I think this is the end game now, but like the end game. I don't know when to classify the end game. there a canal? I swear I saw a canal here. Whoa! I don't know if we've done this one yet, but do-do-do, canalysis. I mean, it connects a city to water that's not already connected to water. That's at least a 4. Is the end game after this now? I'm not well versed in Marvel. You know what's shocking? I am a super nerd who gets so invested in things I get invested in. Harry Potter, so invested beyond belief still. Game of Thrones, when that was on, so invested. Right? Last Kingdom, so invested. Marvel movies, like, whatever. I just, like, it's a good story, but I'm just not, the whole superhero thing just didn't vibe with me perfectly. It didn't feel unique in the same way. Like, it just feels like a bunch of really good superhero movies, which is kind of unusual because there's a bunch of bad superhero movies. But it's just never, like, the MCU is like 9 out of 10. It's incredible. I love those movies. I love watching it. I love the story. Thoroughly loved it. But I didn't, like, love it. Like, I didn't end Avengers Endgame and go and read all the blogs and all the reviews and, like, go on Reddit and see what other people thought. Every time I watch a Marvel movie, I go, hey, that was a good superhero movie. And then I just move on with my life. I watch them a bunch, but I never, like, get into the zeitgeist. Is that a post-flood canalysis? It might be. I don't know if that's making sense, the difference. Right, like, I rewatch the MCU stuff all the time. I really enjoy it, but, like, Diplo victory, okay, I mean, that's, like, half isn't that impressive. Are we going now? Are we zooming? Exoplanet's going down in Hammurabi's land. I don't know. I just don't, maybe, you know what? I don't know what the theme. What are the themes of the Avengers movies? What are the themes? Because it's like, these are a bunch of really powerful people. And they're, like, individually, they have their own sub-themes. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy has this kind of a team of just people who are lost in the world and need to make a name for themselves. Like, there are these, like, surface-level themes that you can pick out. But maybe I'm just not as deep into the themes. Because there's also a bunch of themes of, like, billionaires are great, right? Tony, like, I don't know, like, there's just a bunch of other themes where I'm like, I don't know if this is vibing with me. With great power comes great responsibility. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as into the themes of the Avengers and like the MCU as I am into other things. Because and the MCU does it a little bit, especially when they're trying to be emotional. But what I liked about, let's say, Harry Potter has magic. These are very powerful people who can do very powerful things. But the magic just informs the story. The story of Harry Potter is distilled down to it has nothing to do with the magic of it. Right? Like, the themes of Harry Potter have very little to do with the magic of Harry Potter. And the magic is like a way to tell the story. Whereas I feel like with the Avengers, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And it's just all a feeling. I don't know. Like, the Avengers go for these big, like, showpiece magical moments. Right? Where the superheroes just get to be big, powerful superheroes and just, like, pop off. And that doesn't really happen in Harry Potter. Right? Harry Potter, you get, like, one big fight at the Ministry. But, like, throughout that fight, the fighting is just a way to tell the story of, like, Harry making the mistake of going to the Ministry and how that affects him and him caring about his god. Like, that part, that's the story. And the magic is just around there because it needs to be. Right? That last duel in Harry Potter is like 2 spells. They don't make a big deal, right, of Harry and Voldemort, like, using magic against each other. They just talk and then finish. Right? Like, the magic is there, but it's not the story. Whereas I feel like with the Avengers, I don't know. All right, do we have a nuke? Do we have a nuke? Launch a nuke. No, we're not getting a nuke. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. That could be it. Hammurabi officially launched the exoplanet expedition, going at 1 light year per turn. I mean, I could talk about pop culture stuff all day. All day. He is running projects, man. You give these people aluminum, they will run projects. I like this so much more. The AI acts so much more sensibly when they actually have resources available to them. I think it does make catching up. Part of what was fun, though, is if someone like got 3rd to the exoplanet expedition, but they actually had aluminum, they could do this. He's building lots of projects. He's going for it. 1, 2, 3 projects. He's already going at 2 light years per turn. Yeah, he's already traveling at 2. It's going to be 5 shortly. Unreal. Unreal performance from Babylon here. Clocking in at... You know what? Saladin has 1,000 science. What is our main man Saladin even doing? Saladin has 1,000 science. And he's still launching the exoplanet expedition. Bro. Mate. You gotta be quicker, my guy. You gotta be a little bit quicker. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Do-do-do, canalysis. Have we looked at this one already? I'm not sure if we looked at this one already. Can't use the industrial zone because of all the resources. That's fine. I mean, it does connect the capital city to a giant body of water. So that's like a 6. 5 or 6, maybe? It's not bad. It's not bad. I can't wait to put this on the YouTube live channel so people can yell in the comments about how dumb I am talking about Marvel or Harry Potter. I'm surprised the Amanis aren't leaving. If I go to a con and like giant death robots come and start bombing me, and the only supply convoy nearby belongs to somebody else, I'm out. I'm on the next flight out. I'm teleporting out. I'm doing something to get out of there. It freed the battleship that used to be there. That's a good point. Xylius is paying attention, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just like in my head about Harry Potter and MCU and stuff. And like Xylius knows what's going on. Is this going to be 7? Oh yeah, he's 1. 5 light years per turn. It's over, baby. It's over. G to the G. I mean, that Diplo victory is getting closer. Is he building the, probably not. No one ever builds the Statue of Liberty when they can win a Diplo game. Nope. He's not. Wait, what are you watching? You are watching the AI battle each other. Once a week, we have the AI battle each other. We do it in a league season, but this is the pre-season for season 2. So in about 2 weeks, we're going to be starting AIPL Season 2 action. Mansa Musa is your reigning champion. He's not doing so hot in this game, but that's okay. He's going to do better next time. Where is Mansa Musa here? Where's our boy? He's like mid-table. He's not doing terribly. He's not going to win, but he's not doing terribly. 6 per turn. He's about to go 7. Nubia getting in here. Saladin getting in here. He's traveling at 2. It's just too late. Saladin got in a little too late. He's got that massive science number. It's just not going to be there. It's not going to be there for him. There it is, baby. There it is. Hammurabi. Yo. Oh, yeah. I would try reinstalling Kidsy. Yeah, like a fantasy league. So we did it for months in season 1 and Mansa Musa. So how it works is you have a seeding round, so everyone plays a bunch of games to find out who's good, who's bad. Then you seed them into brackets, and then once they're in brackets, you run through the brackets like March Madness until you have a winner. Anyways, that is gonna do it for today's stream, ladies and gentlemen. 3 games in the bag, a little more knowledge about different maps and different things we might want to do for season 2 of the AI League. You can catch me back here with Civ on Friday evening after I'm done work. I'm back at work full time now. I started back full-time today, so I'm in the thick of work full-time. So I won't be back till Friday evening. No worries, CME Fall. We are going to do a raid. If you guys want to stick around for the raid, it's nice to just say hello to somebody. Don't need to stick around forever. Have I put the YouTube in there? I did. You guys might want to check out the Discord. We are in the mud. Go check out the Discord. Go join it. Hang out. It's a cool place to be. We got all kinds of fun channels in the Discord. Where are we at here? In the Discord, we have a sub-only chat. Sports Zach, woohoo! I just got gifted a sub so he can hang with the cool kids. Sports Zach's in the sub-only chat. We got a Civ chat where people can talk about Civ. We have a general chat where you can just talk about anything. I got the Hall of Fame and stuff going on. So you might want to join the Discord. That's there for you if you'd like. Otherwise, let's go on a bit of a raidy poo. Who do we want to raid today? Who's live? Owls is live. Maddish. We raided Maddish last time. Let's go and raid Owls. Owls is live. He's on the stream team. So let's go and raid him. Owls. I gotta get White and Nerdy a raid soon too. We're gonna say hi to Owls. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here today. Really appreciate it. As always, you guys were amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And we will see you guys in the next one.